Cool.
Yep, I'm currently looking at the Daymare's magical laboratory treasures right now, actually, to think about. I don't know if we actually have another magic item. I mean, I do have my fire crystal, but that's already integrated into her-ish, like into my hand, into her.
Yeah, that might, let me see if I can find anything else, but that might be it in terms of um
I do have that.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. That's
You know I'm a walking arsenal, right? Like, I also have that.
yeah.
I
and
mean,
that.
that's just
And that.
that's just a trap. That's
And that.
well,
Nice
yeah.
rolls, man. Get them out of the way.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, but I mean, your starry longsword is your magic.
I mean, technically, I would argue that's Maisie's, but I don't think Maisie is going to mind if you use that magic in some other way.
You know what? Yeah, she's already imbued with a little bit of the Redshift. Do you remember what Keen looked like before?
True. I'd say that longsword probably isn't enough, though, to do anything really big to Keen.
The longsword and the brazier by. Oh, okay. Oh, what do I have?
Yeah, I mean, it's a single fairy's foot worth of Redshift, so that's a fair cop.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the king's head.
Mm.
I thought you agreed to
No, I did.
Yeah.
give that up for the sword.
Yeah, the king's sword, which I would have to go out and get anyway.
Oh, you're planning on getting there pretty soon. Anyway, while you guys think about those magic items, maybe we'll do the brazier. You all have a couple days left of the Redshift before you're ready to go. I believe last time we pretty much set on that you guys are planning to just go straight back into the tower via your teleport circle. You reincarnated Adrian Holtzman, and Naya, your hope for the future brought him back as a child. One with all his memories, even some of those that have crossed over from a time that didn't happen, where you met a few times.
Yep.
What? Yes.
The the other things that were happening. Let's see. I think pretty much the only major other happening was that you are keeping Arisa a little in the dark, suspecting a Secretariat connection to her. But right now, you're pretty much in prep mode. Aside from Albus Tavern digging through the treasury, is there anything else that anybody wants to do while we're working?
Well, I've got the what's it called? Crap, I'll come back to that. I know I was gonna ask if we could get some anti-petrification potions made in particular, since that seems to be one of the things that was rather threatening to us on the last run. And we might need a few of those.
Let's see. I think we can probably arrange for that. How would you feel about from Soriana's cauldron this week? 2 potions of petrification cure and 2 potions of greater healing for the party.
That sounds
Very
like
nice.
a great idea.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
If you had any other Soriana potions, they're expired now, so get them off your list and
okay.
split those 4 up amongst yourselves.
Okay.
I don't think I was carrying any.
Who are the
Good.
2 people that got
Carrying,
petrified last time?
Omwa? I'm sorry, Ambergreen and was it Alvis? Who was the other one?
I think I was petrified last.
Maybe you 2 should be the ones carrying it then.
Wouldn't
Well,
you?
if I am petrified, I couldn't use it.
Yeah,
I get to go over and dig it off of my body.
That's true. Maybe Naya and I should hold on to them then.
Sounds good. As far as expired potions go, would that include my tin of lightning grease?
No, that stuff is fine.
Thurb, how do I get the trash can again?
If you you have to hit the edit button on the sheet, and then you can scroll down to your items, and then they should have trash cans on them.
They don't. They have gears.
Can you try opening the gear?
Oh, if you hit modify, the gear will turn into a trash can.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Thank
right.
you.
There's a modify on the items. Yep, forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that gets me every freaking time.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I had a potion of greater healing. I got rid of it.
Cool.
Was it unused?
I don't know. I don't remember. So it's just better that I get rid of it because it's 1 expired, but 2 I don't know.
Well, it isn't expired unless it was from Soriana.
I don't know where it came from. I don't remember how I got it. It probably was a Soriana potion. Anyway,
Yeah,
I deleted it.
It definitely was.
Okay.
Yeah, before our downtime is over, I did actually, where is that in my inventory? Speaking of, hold on. I wanted to ask, there it is. I wanted to ask Holtzman about that scroll we found in that tomb, like way, way back in the day.
Oh yeah, and you should likewise ask him how well we've recreated the Veshan song.
Oh yeah, good call.
I'm interested in that.
He would know.
In order, then, he tells you that he's not. He didn't get too into the details of the folklore, but he heard that that story is about one of the heroes who's appeared in Vesalt's past, like many others. It could be mostly true. It could be a little embellished. Who really knows? You probably saw statues depicting lots of the more popular heroes all around the Star Towers Plaza yourselves.
Right. So, for a second.
But he does recognize the name, and it does seem to be a real figure. For the song, the song that was written for her, I heard it a couple of times, and your rendition of it sounds very close to what I remember.
Yes, he is a bard.
I hate to tell you, I don't. I didn't memorize the tune myself, and I only heard it once or twice. But I recognize it.
Cool. Well, thank you. Mostly I was curious if those tales perhaps had any echoes in current events or anything like that. Sometimes you'll find prophecy is a repetition. Events might coincide or
True.
time.
I'm not sure. Because if you look here, it looks to me on that scroll like this hero fought some sort of demons or something of that nature, um, which seems a little bit different than our troubles here.
Yeah, not a set of troubles I'm unfamiliar with. Weirdly enough. Well, again, thanks for
That's
looking at
quite
it.
a
I
few.
appreciate it.
And I will just say, though I was a foreigner from a ways away, and that fateful trip was my first visit to the country of Essos. Um, like many others, they've had many, many heroes and stories and uh, invasions and uh, troubles throughout their long history. Um, though this is probably the worst.
Just afflicting, I would imagine.
What?
Is it certainly the longest afflicting, I would imagine?
Oh, yes. I just, I just realized Holtzman doesn't know about the whole vampire thing. That's going to be a surprise for him.
You yeah, I don't know if you probably don't remember from like one of your dreams or whatever that we do have a beholder that is part of the commission. So when you see a beholder just happily floating along, don't get too worried.
I saw you speaking to him in the olives there.
Oh yes.
He's kind then. Strange. But I also have a small memory of such a bizarre thing at that fair.
Yep.
Strange memories.
Strange land at this point.
Yeah. Hmm.
And even he, that thing, in humanness, it suffers the effects of the redshift. I suppose he must if what we've deduced is true, shouldn't he?
As far as we're aware, I don't think that's ever been put to the test, though.
Yes, I can see why. Well, Albus Tower is plotting away.
I was just answering Nimbus's question. I did find 2 other magic items that might be okay, and one is even in theme with the material.
So yeah, I was gonna say it, but we were discussing things. A prestidigitation ring won't do shit.
Yeah.
The dragon wing mantle is a little interesting. You're not going to be giving keen flight, but I suppose you could maybe give her the ability to use the item instead of you. And the brazier will help with that volition boost that you're looking for.
But I need the 2 of them to be used in order to make that work.
Oh no, not at all. I'm saying those are separate things. If you want to give her the mantle, for her to be able to use its power instead of you, that's doable.
But I thought you said the part with the braziers, I was going to need something else in order to help convey that volition boost.
No. I if I did, I misspoke.
Oh, okay, that's how I understood it. That was the only reason why I was digging in.
No, the brazier itself is enough. If you're willing to give up that magic item, you can most likely fold it into her and get her the boost that you're looking for.
Oh, well, yeah, no, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to use the brazier, and then I know I can't understand the magic too much, or like even only academically I could understand what was going on with the skull, but I was definitely going to use it as a reference to see how this was supposed to work. It's my first time using my Tinker tools to inlay anything, so.
Good deal. Okay. Then let's go ahead and say, as long as nobody else raises an objection, you spend the rest of your downtime performing this upgrade.
Should I roll a Tinker check to see how well it turns out, or I don't know?
You don't need to do that. Unless you really want to. Maybe that'll determine how good it looks.
But I'm already sacrificing the magic item. Thank you for
You
being
are.
so kind.
And I think what that's going to do is it will. It's not going to improve her armor class, but it can double her hit points.
It's beautiful.
So I think you'd want to bump that up to 5d10.
Oh wow, yeah, she's at 5d8.
Sorry, no, hang on. What is she at?
5d10 plus 10, 36 HP right now.
Why does it say 5d10?
It says
And then
5d10 there, and then
when I edit it,
on the other
5d8.
side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bump it up to 10d8. That's what you should do. There you go.
There you go. I like that.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you for eating another magic item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, her HP on her token is updated, so that's good.
Oh yeah, and did Smithy have enough time to install that light, or because I'm busy doing this, Smithy can't do that?
Yeah, you can have the light as well. That should be a pretty quick thing because you're just putting that inside your jaw, right?
Yeah.
All right. So she's
She's
now
a
been
headlight.
upgraded with a face light, lightweight legs, adamant claws, and I guess a sick flame pattern.
Oh, hell yeah. I put fucking flames on them. Yeah. On the legs too. Adamant and brass. You think that you know how that pops?
Let me ask this to everybody. Should I bring a big blasty spell alongside True Seeing in case we need either one of them? Or just stick with True Seeing?
What does True Sight do again? Forgive my ignorance.
I
Reveals
see
illusions.
everything for what it is and possibly see through it and also into the ethereal plane. I see things that are invisible and otherwise hidden. I was able to see that there were windows all around the outside of the tower and could see through them from the outside.
Yeah. So the actual sense true sight is see in normal and magical darkness, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions and succeed on saving throws against them, and perceives the original form of a shapeshifter or a creature that is transformed by magic, and see into the ethereal plane.
How about that?
Yeah. How about
And what's the name of the spell? It's just True Sight?
True Seeing.
True Seeing, there it is. Oh, and the spell also lets you notice secret doors hidden by magic.
Like you do.
So I can keep that. It lasts for a little bit, not forever, but if we feel like we need to find a way through or something's very puzzling, that could give us a chance. Haven't used it yet, but that doesn't mean we won't.
And I
Yeah,
have
I mean, go for it. Sorry.
I've got one I've got a question on too. So when Nimbus gets done talking about his, then I'll throw mine in the ring.
I was just going to say that sounds useful to me, Nimbus. I mean, a big explodey spell is also pretty much always useful, but if quarters are tight, that may be the one case where it's not, and they kind of have been so far. So
He's the kind of wizard who doesn't need to worry about tight quarters, though.
Yeah,
that's a fair cop.
That
Yeah.
is a thing. I already have Sunray. If I'm not mistaken, this is where Disintegration and Chain Lightning comes in. But I'd have to use ones that are in the book. Chain Lightning is cool because I can bounce it to a cluster of targets instead of doing it in a straight line. But if we're not fighting a cluster, it's not really going to help us much. Also, the automatons seem to be resistant to lightning, which kind of renders that one a little weaker.
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I think I'm still leaning True Sight.
Okay. I mean, I can also have well, let's see, Globe of Invulnerability or Disintegrate. Those are both neat.
A cool thing about True Sight is, I don't think Anaya or I can do it. And a cool thing about the Blasty spell is that while we all have those, other than you, we burn them out. So, but at least one True Sight would be good.
The other one would be potentially Globe of Invulnerability.
that sounds like it might be extremely useful in very certain circumstances where it becomes like really remarkably useful.
If we're being shot at with a
Like
bunch
a
of
parachute.
spells. But I don't know if that one's in the book or not. So I'd have to check. I don't know. I could Sunbeam is good.
Yeah, I've got mine too.
I think I'll just keep that up. Hopefully the things like the heaven itself might actually be a radiant being. That's why I'm like a little hesitant to bring that, but
Yeah. Hmm.
Were those light sticks like a candle or like a torch in how far they gave off light?
I believe I wrote it somewhere.
It just wasn't in the notable items description.
It's 30 bright, 30 dim.
Okay. That sounds good. That's what I thought.
Sweet. Then the description should be sends out a cone of light for 30 feet, can be turned off or on at will, or can be set to turn on automatically in darkness.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to modify the character without your express okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Sends out a cone of light. It's very D&D.
Or emit.
Emits. That's a better. Thank you.
Pass. Yeah. Emit. I like sends out though. It's poetic.
I like Otto's irresistible dance, but I don't think anybody can actually be charmed in here. Yeah, you know what?
That's one of the problems I keep running into is like, oh yeah, but they're not going to fall for that.
It's not a fall for it or not. It's just whether or not they can physically.
They're going to make their save.
No, they can even be affected by it or not.
They could be immune.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take off Binding Ice for Sunbeam.
Okay. That's any Naya, you said you had a magic question?
Yeah. Sorry, I had to cough. I am looking at swapping out Windwalk, which was our whole card, several sessions ago, for Wall of Thorns. Since we're using Amber Green's whole card as our get out of jail spell, I'm not sure that we have any need for Windwalk.
Windwalk won't be terribly useful inside a closed room.
That's what I was thinking. So I'm looking at using Wall of Thorns. Now, the description of Wall of Thorns says you create a wall of tough, pliable, tangled brush bristling with needle-sharp thorns. The wall appears within range on a solid surface, so it doesn't need dirt, and lasts for the duration. You choose to make the wall either 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick, or a circle that has a 20-foot diameter. The wall blocks the
it's like
line of sight.
It's like all the other wall spells, except made of
Well,
paint.
this
Oh, yeah.
one doesn't say that you can make the wall smaller, shorter than 60 feet. I mean, what if the wall is only 40 feet wide? I mean,
Yeah, it says up to 60 feet long. So yeah,
okay, all right. Can
Can you-
I do it?
anything
Can
lower
you
than that,
bend it around? Does it have to be a straight line?
Right.
it can
Or does that force it
be
into the circle thing?
make the wall up to 60 feet long or a circle. I assume that's the same as like wall of light, which lets you shape it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, it doesn't exactly say that, but that's why I'm asking. If I can shape it, what is the increment of shaping? 10 feet long?
It's I've always done it in the 5 foot squares.
Okay.
So you basically draw the line.
So
Um,
could I, if needed, make a wiggly line
yeah,
wall?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Um,
I think probably the reason the spell doesn't describe it, none of the wall spells do. I think it's because the rule for making a wall is probably in the back of the player's handbook somewhere, or maybe in the DMG.
oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, what I'm looking at, I'm going to go ahead and post this so that everybody can read it. All right. So there's that long thing. So what I'm looking at is a couple of advantages for the party. One, it blocks line of sight. It will also block our line of sight. So upside, downside. Um, we can't, placement is very tricky because if any of the party are in the way, then they also take all this damage that we don't want to inflict. I'm just trying to think of upsides and downsides for us since I don't think Windwalk is going to be very useful. So I can swap in something else for a rank 6 spell. And I'm looking to prepare this one since even a failed save will, even a successful save will do damage.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, me too.
I agree that Windwalk isn't going to be particularly useful.
Okay. All right. Then I think
Likewise.
Serb, just so FYI, I'm going to go ahead and swap out Unprepare Windwalk and Prepare Wall of Thorns. I don't know that we'll use it or that we'll need it, but I'll have it because I don't think Windwalk is going to be very useful.
I'm also filling that last cantrip spot that I had hanging around with message, so that way if we get separated in some way or need to separate in some way, we can easily communicate.
And those adamantine claws, was it? Just
Yes.
gave her the dex bonus?
I think they just
Or was it the burrow speed? That's what it was, right?
yeah.
Sweet. Sorry. It was just the change was so small on the character sheet. Now that I had access to like actually writing and descriptions and stuff, I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's because the main thing the adamant does is just the critical hit on a structure, so it's not like on the character sheet as much. You
Your
actually
word.
you have it written there, free auto crit on objects on the last action.
It's structures, right? I just added that for the adamantine gore.
Oh, yeah, any object or structure, yeah.
I just want to use your vocabulary.
Anything that is not a creature.
Other constructs?
Constructs are creatures.
Okay, okay. if we gave her the circlet that lets you speak any language, do I get Cringer or Battle Cat?
I'm not
I don't think she has the.
taking that off anytime soon.
I don't think she has the organs for it.
She doesn't have the int to speak either. I wouldn't expect you would. I just wanted to ask the question live because it's.
I know. Yeah. That's okay. We don't want Cringer here.
Gee, Lion-O!
Wait,
What?
No, that's the other one.
That's Snarf.
Yeah, you're right. That was Lion-O was Snarf, exactly. They had the same whiny voice until he got turned into what's his name? Oh yeah, I guess you call him Prince Adam. But then once Prince Adam has the power, it's all over.
Cringer becomes Battle Cat.
I'm really glad.
The mighty.
I'm really
Mighty.
glad those ones were a little bit before my time. Like I dodged the annoying mascot almost completely.
Yeah, it appears
Totally
often.
was a thing in the 80s, yeah.
It appears often in anime, so I did not.
That does happen. I've played Tales of the Abyss, yes.
But there are some good second fiddle characters. They just have to not be like nearly annoying. Like if I'm going to be super honest and humble, I think Alvis is playing a really good second fiddle to Montlaren's paladin.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're a
so,
good team.
so pitch your voice up and like talk like a baby the whole time, and that'll
No, that's exactly what I don't want to do.
that'll market it.
Gotta sell those plushies, man.
But I mean, already think about who Alvis is. Alvis is the short character who has like maybe a bad attitude and a dark, brooding background, right? But he doesn't brood about it. He's happy-go-lucky and a little bit ignorant, so you can play that off as comedy.
Well, then it's not
Compared
a
to
brooding
Montlaren's
background,
hero-ness.
It's a dark background.
Yeah,
Right.
I only
got
said
there.
broody because it's the word that came up right after.
Sure.
let me
It's like a Scrappy Doo archetype.
Yeah, except not nearly as annoying. It's a good second fiddle.
Yeah, early Scrappy Doo, not late Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he got
Early
weird
Scrappy
over
Doo
time.
is better.
Oh yeah, early Scrappy Doo, he
Yeah.
was just a fucking foul-mouthed fighting little dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Like he got them all into like fights and shit because he wouldn't back down when the rest of them were like, "You're being fucking stupid, asshole," you know.
Let me at him. Oh, splat.
Right. He doesn't get really stupid until fucking his cousin and shit starts to show up. If you want the Scooby Doo deep lore.
Scooby Doo.
The power thing's always annoying.
Yeah.
And Scooby D.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's all over when you start introducing the family.
Yeah, agreed.
Are you guys ready?
I
yeah.
am as
Draw it down
prepared
the
as I'm
circle.
gonna be. Yeah.
I mean, I think I did my part. I acted out the shit. What's the wizard's name in Baldur's Gate? Gale.
Gale?
I did my Gale roll.
Yep. Just one more.
Can you just give me one more magical item? I swear.
Alvis and Montlern, because you two usually get beat up, you should probably have the healing potions from.
Oh shit, man! Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. That was a greater heal
I
potion.
actually deliberately didn't say anything because I technically have an ability that heals me, but it's not a greater heal.
I always thought of Gale as that one red flag to give me jewelry or I'll explode.
Good.
I mean more magic items.
You got it.
Okay, so I don't see a greater potion here. What is the difference between a potion of healing and a greater potion of healing?
Raider potion is 4d4 plus 4.
Drag a regular potion in and modify it. Then.
Yeah, you could do that.
4d4 plus 4?
That's right.
Man, it'd be really magical if it just added your con bonus to it.
Hey, why won't it let me edit the fucking potion of healing?
Great question.
just
If
wrote it in.
you just want to put it there and then write it in and then type in the dice yourself when the time comes, that would be cool.
Yeah, I can at least change the description.
Well, I just put it in because it's not technically a healing potion. It's Soriana's healing potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's specific.
The Scepter of the Deep doesn't need to go in there. What was the other item from that set that we didn't complete?
You got a knife.
What'd the knife do again?
No, wait. Hang on. You didn't get the knife. You got the... Which one did you get? I gotta check. Hang on.
Also, I only just realized that Soriana is spelled like Saurus.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
We haven't read it this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm bad, and I always thought it was like with an O and a U. I hadn't like really taken the time to read it. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. Yeah.
I just skimmed it.
Vibed it.
I didn't write down which one you
Like a
get
mad
from
narrative
that.
lead.
Let me see.
Name all three, and I'll tell you which one it was.
Oh, okay. No, I know. Yeah, you got the knife.
Okay.
What are you talking?
What's the knife do?
Summons the golden child, I think.
No, it kills the golden child.
No,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
knife,
that's right. My bad.
the knife puts the demon back into its body.
Once per long rest, con save, or take 3d6 necrotic, or deal 3d6 necrotic with the dagger as part of an attack.
Okay. Alvis, would you like to bring that for a one-shot blast?
What does it do again?
Once per long rest, 3d6 necrotic damage as part of a dagger attack. After a con save.
Damn,
Pretty epic.
that is pretty epic.
Yeah.
But it's only like once.
Yeah.
is.
Yep,
Well,
just once.
You guys got this when you were level 4.
yep.
Can
Yeah. The right once though, that it can be useful.
Can I let Keen eat it?
No. It's part of
I think you've done enough work for this time.
No. It's okay. No, absolutely. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take that.
that one especially is like going to stay put until somebody's able to open up the other side and get all three and Voltron those fuckers.
Oh yeah, let's not eat that magic item. No, that would like be eating the staff or the storm color, whatever it was called.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. I totally understand why. Yeah,
The Shard of
Never mind.
Thunder Fury.
It's called the Drain Dagger, and you've had it in storage forever.
What else do we have in fucking storage that's not on?
I think that might have been it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's-
know we have that staff, but that staff isn't going to do us any good.
the
inside
Scepter
the-
of the Deep. Yeah, I put that one back because we're not going to have any. I don't think there's going to be any aquatic monsters we're going to need to try to control. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. And I'm not
Right.
going to eat any of our special key items, even though we totally bumped that. We bumped
I'm
it ongoing.
gonna say, yeah, we've got the ring, prestidigitation, crystal balls, amulet shaped like mouth for suggestion. I don't know what things we're gonna come across that are vulnerable to suggestion, but somebody should be using that.
Amber Green took it because it was a flute. Remember?
I have things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was an amulet shaped like a mouth, not a flute.
Lauren has that.
What's the? Oh no, Mount Lauren has the amulet shaped like the mouth, but there was a flute that does. Oh no, the flute does command.
And then somebody has a wooden ring, or should have a wooden ring, that casts the druid spell Swarm, or rather, not Swarm. Excuse me. It puts you in the Swarm druid form, or enables Swarm form for druids, or something.
It enables swarm for druids. That has to be given to Naya.
I have a wooden ring. That's probably the one I have. I
Yep.
didn't write down. I didn't write down what it does.
That would be good. It lets you wild shape into swarms, which you can't do normally.
Yeah, that's fucking epic.
Okay.
I do have a flute that allows enhanced command. I do have that flute.
Swarms are pretty cool.
Let me give you a link to all the swarms, Naya.
Yeah, I was just about to do that. Like, seriously, you should look at the swarms. They're pretty epic. Like, for being a swarm of like tiny things, some of them are cooler than like the big ass shit. Why didn't you play hide and go fuck yourself? Good movie.
Who has the not that I think we're gonna need animal friendship, speak with animals, or fear.
I
to
have
target
them,
a beast?
but
You have that silver ring.
no. I heard because I have the spells.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
likewise. I get the spells for free.
Well, I know we have the ring allowing animal friendship, speak with animals, or fear, which you can use on only certain types of beasts, to be cast per charge. It was 3 charges.
I thought that was an ambergreen thing.
I think we might have given that to Ambergreen. Yeah.
Well, Ambergreen, do you have that ring?
All the rings I have are made of gold.
Hold on a sec. Which ring now?
It's a silver ring.
Silver ring with 3 spell charges.
Allows the spells animal friendship, speak with animals, or fear.
I don't.
Beast.
It doesn't say that here in my stuff.
Man, I finally gave you guys like 12 magic items, and you forgot about them all.
Oh, I knew about the ones that I had.
Yeah, no, you're good.
We're so bad.
I have a healing tablet. I have a flute. I have a Veshin challenge coin. I have a potion of heroism and a potion of healing. Are those I don't know if those are Soriana potions.
The heroism is.
Heroism, yes, I believe it is.
Okay, well I don't have that anymore. And a vial of paralytic poison.
Nice.
Wow, you still have that.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
used
used it.
mine. Yeah.
I remember using mine in epic fashion.
4d4 library buff mental 4. I don't know what that note means, but I got that.
Oh,
that was a downtime bonus at one point. I actually vaguely recall that.
Yep.
Should I give Holtzman
That one's gone
the
then.
collector's notebook? I mean, it's technically his.
And I got some diamond dust and an eye
That's a
for
good point,
clairvoyance and some incense for divination. I have a note here that says 3x pot. That's got to be a good thing.
You mean from the hidden
Oh wait,
house?
no, wrong collector. Okay, no,
Yeah.
I was conflating his name, or whatever we called him, the worker.
Oh yeah, the collector was the guy who owned the Heidi house.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry, I forgot.
that's all I have.
Me too.
Those are all the things I have.
Okay. Yeah. I guess if there's no other goods and services we can get that are going to be able to help us out from the available people we have and the available things that we have, it might not be a bad idea to think about getting going. I would
Yeah, I'm good to go. Still got that Hydra stuffy.
I know I had asked in the Discord chat if Pontus or Soriana have some way to make a radiant resistant material, whether it's a fabric or like a lotion we rub on ourselves or something.
I mean, I use a medicinal ointment, but I don't think it has the effects you're going to want.
They'd need damage resistance. Even a consumable type would require some type of radiant resistant material to be made out of.
How about
If you can find something like that,
lead?
they could probably do it for you.
How about lead? Lead seems to stop most spells.
I think if it was enough to stop a spell, you'd probably be wearing lead plate armor.
Oof.
There goes
Yeah,
my
there'd
next
be
question.
colloquialisms, right? Exactly.
Shit, I don't know.
Like a thin layer of lead foil, you just replace it after every fight, you know.
Yeah. Can I make it?
Got it in my hat.
I mean,
Hmm.
on the outside, maybe.
Now that we're on the topic of gear, who actually did take those potions of fucking anti-petrification, depetrification?
Naya and I should have them now.
Cool.
We're
Would you call
Okay,
that?
well, what do I have? I have to add it to my stuff.
It's a potion of petrification cure.
Depetrification. Unpetrification. Non-petrification. No, that actually that like it says that you're immune to petrification.
Right. Deossification, decalcification,
Yeah. No,
defossilization. Yeah.
Petrification cure.
When you just say it that way, you're using more words. Depetrification is one word.
Come on up and get your depetrification potions.
Yeah, see? And it also sounds snappy.
Come on up and get your petrification cures.
Yeah, I think it works either way.
Feeling ossified?
Okay,
How'd
so
you
is that
move,
all I
dude?
have?
Well, that was
Just the one?
both of us get one. Oh, I'm gonna mark that it's I'm not gonna mark that it's temporary. I don't think we're coming back without
We
finishing the job. Hopefully,
we should definitely take the 2 massive rubies blazing with the energy required to temporarily summon a fire elemental upon being smashed.
That does sound very useful.
that does.
So we got 2
Bright
of
as
those.
rubies blazing with the energy.
You should definitely take one, Nimbus. I think Mont should take the other, being he's a frontliner.
Let me ask this question.
Hamburg Green
what-
to protect his ass.
What attribute is being used for the spellcaster attribute when you use that item?
You just smash it on the ground and it summons a fire element.
Okay, but summon fire elemental. I believe a DC is
It's like a challenge rating 5.
not a done. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they are challenge rating 5, by the way. Definitely are.
That's not what you were asking, though. You said DC. No, I didn't think you actually had to cast it. I thought it was like a thunderstone, except for summon fire element.
Well, yeah, I guess it is, and it's not going to need your DC for anything. Here's the question then to you, Serb. what are the terms of it maintaining control? Are they concentrating, or does it just stay on autonomously for its duration?
I think let's find out.
Figured that one out with the brazier. I thought they were friendly to you until the duration ended.
That's what I heard.
Well, that's the funky thing. I don't know with the items if it's like you've cast the spell and it's the duration or until you're interrupted, or
think
if
that's
it's
the-
not.
I think that's the point of legendary or magic items versus like scrolls. If it's a scroll, you're actually like using the spell. If it's a magic item, it allows the mundane to do magic.
What the hell is the magic item you call?
2 massive rubies blazing with the energy required to summon a fire elemental.
Yeah, there's an actual thing in the DMG. I can't fucking find it though.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought this was just from your bit.
Oh no, this is one of the few that I've actually just pulled out of the book. If I could find
Totally gonna
Is
make
it an
a
elemental gem, perhaps?
elemental gem, that's the one. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. You've actually
Totally gonna
got
make
it. It's
a-
from the basic rules. You're totally going to
damn,
make.
nice.
Yeah, not a figurine of power.
I'm
I'm
gonna make a
as if you had cast the conjure elemental spell. So I think the gem does require concentration.
okay. Well, then maybe Nimbus, you don't want it. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, that was then going back to my question of, for people who cast it, what is their relevant attribute? Do they get to choose? Is it
It
just
doesn't matter because conjure elemental doesn't require any.
Concentration.
Oh, right, because it would be a con save throw anyway if they're getting hit. Not
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
their
conjure
attribute.
elemental doesn't have any saves as part of it or any abilities whatsoever.
Okay, cool. Well then,
That's a rank 5 druid spell.
Yep.
So that's it's got some oomph to it.
it's a rank 5 wizard spell too.
No,
Yeah,
I was also just gonna digress and say that I'm totally gonna make a section of the museum of this place that tries to like emphasize or empathize with the dragon kids, right, or all of our daymares siblings, because we got like all these toys, all these children toys.
Oh, I see. I see.
One more thing, Naya, about that ring. If you type in swarm into the compendium, you'll get all the monsters that you can wild shape into with a swarm.
Oh, cool. Okay,
take it.
thanks.
So if there's any of those that you want, let me know. Feel free to take a look through them.
They're so cool.
The only thing with the swarm is that you'd have to be a swarm that stays in the single space. You can't turn into like 100 bats and then fly in 100 different directions.
Oh, no,
Vampire,
Huh.
I am bats.
swarm of quippers.
Or I guess you could do that, but then like you'd just be one of the bats in that swarm, and then the rest of them would just poof. Whatever though. We've been playing D&D for about an hour and a half. Who's ready to get started?
What's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
I have a 2-inch crystal ball which forecasts tomorrow's weather, and if no one is actually taking claim to it, Alvis Tavern just checks it every night.
Excuse me.
It's going to snow starting at about 1 in the morning, and it'll be a light frost when you wake up. But a clear day
Nice.
till afternoon.
I'll wear my scarf. Tell everybody that they should. Yeah, wear your furs, everybody.
Put on your winter clothes.
Well, you're going into the tower, aren't you?
Still, we want to look
It'll
like
be
we're-
warm inside.
You did notice that it was climate
Break a
controlled,
jacket.
so,
Thanks, Mom.
the temperature inside the tower is kept comfortable for you.
Oh, okay. Like, not supermarket comfortable, but like actually comfortable.
Is it different for each person?
Business part comfortable.
Yeah, it's
Like I kind of like it cold and damp.
I see. No, then you might find it a little too warm. But whenever you're ready to cast your teleportation circle, I can pull you guys over to the ground zero floor.
Well, I'm ready, folks. So whenever you guys are.
I'm back.
yeah.
Assuming your
Eh.
teleportation circle is still intact.
Yeah, well, she could have meddled with it again.
Find
Somehow.
out.
Well,
All right, then, everybody ready?
I am present.
uh,
All right, Nimbus, you were casting the spell, right?
Yeah, just as a ritual.
I'll go ahead and cast a teleport, and here you go. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no! That's not supposed to happen. Sorry, that was from last time.
I just figured it was on
I was gonna
repeat.
say, I remember that. Yeah.
That every time like an organic entity came in, that it would just do it.
No. So, by the way, teleportation circle is not a ritual spell. So it does take a spell slot.
Wait, since when?
Since Player's Handbook 5, 5th edition. You might be thinking of Tiny Hut
Oh,
ritual.
oh, yeah, it is. That's what I'm thinking of. Never mind.
No worries. I'm a little disorganized here. Okay, all better. No, so for clarity, the intercom does not blast off again when you arrive. You do arrive in the chamber above the throne room, stepping out of the hidden teleportation circle, which is intact as you left it. Now that the redshift has cleared, the red crystal that you can easily clamber up and down to the second level is unchanged. You can see what look like additional elevators. They extend into the ceiling just above you. They seem to go up, but both of them are completely subsumed by the crystal, as is the queen's throne. And as a reminder, every now that you are on ground level, unless otherwise specified, all of the rooms are well lit enough for you to see, either through ambient light or there may be specific lighting fixtures here and there. And on this floor, the squares are 10 feet squares. Also, there's still a crashed pillar down below. That hasn't changed, but the corpse of the Veshin King has disappeared. The only thing left is that sword left behind.
Well, that's going to make interment a little difficult. Hope it isn't walking around again without a head.
Well, I mean, we can inter the head, like I said, gilded
Yeah.
by the saintliest of saints, and then put in a museum.
Well, and headless and swordless is better than headed and sworded or headless and sworded.
I
think it's way better than the last one.
Don't know what the Redshift might have done with it. I can't make any
It's true.
guarantees.
It did give Bet swords, but he didn't have them. So that's fair.
You have the table, and you can move freely for now.
Yep.
Alright.
Once everybody has clambered down, I want to do that thing that I mentioned in chat with my sword.
Okay.
Do
Were
you
you
want any assistance with that?
telling the crystal to take it, or were you telling
Other way around. Yeah, other way around.
Nothing bad happens to you, but your sword is blasted out of your hand. It goes flying across the room and clatters against the far wall. You feel it in your bones, but nothing more than that occurs.
It was worth a shot.
You know, it's a well-made sword when it
Yeah,
survives.
that's wild.
I'm going to, I guess, look around. Are there any broken shards of red crystal that can be picked up?
No, it appears to be one, although ragged and random, one solid mass.
I wonder if it bounces, if it comes from within itself, or does it just hit me? Once everybody's cleared out of the room here, if there's nothing else in the next room, I'd like to see if I can shatter a segment off so we can try one of those elevators back there.
Just try using one of our adamantine items.
No.
I tried that last time. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
That's why I was trying the Starry Longsword this time, in fact, to see if it was different.
Ah, gotcha. I mean, I have a burrow speed now.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to scope the lobby and make sure it says we left it.
Okay. Your bootsteps echo in the lobby. It is empty as it was. Just as a reminder, the lobby looks like it goes up to the maybe third floor above you before there's a gently domed ceiling, and you can see up around the up above the ground level floor. There's a ring of additional space that you assume those elevators probably reach, and probably once had space for people to do whatever they do up there. At the center of the antechamber is the desk, which I believe you asked Holtzman about this, didn't you?
It would, yeah. You'd be dumb not to.
He told you that it is just a the red artifice at this desk is just a conduit for the secretary, and allows her to handle the front desk. She is not present right now, as far as you can tell.
Even with my hail.
Indeed. You don't get a response. On the opposite side from you are two more elevators. Your characters might not know what they are, but They are glass tubes that extend upward and disappear up into the high ceiling after passing by the upper floors. And beyond that is an archway, which you can see leads into another hall outside of this central room.
Think these glass tubes are elevators?
Possibly. All right. I'm gonna shatter. It's a nice weak one. Right here.
Okay, that is a nice weak one. Fortunately, when you hear nothing until all of the sound is focused into a pinpoint and directed straight back at you, and you take the 10 thunder damage.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. Okay. Yeah, magic's not gonna work so well either.
Nice roll there, though.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good to know.
Albus Taver, in response to your hand slam upon the desk, the southern elevator's doors open.
But you mean the glass tubes?
The
Or
glass tube,
All,
yes.
all Fonzie style.
Yep. You slam your hand on the desk and ask, "Where's the service around here?" And then there's a gentle whirring sound, and you see across the way that the glass doors of that elevator have slid open, and it is now awaiting, perhaps.
Cheeky.
yeah,
Oh.
Alvis will look around, thoroughly creeped out, and then shrug to the rest of the gang. Well, that was sure quick. Thanks.
Into the fold, I suppose.
Which elevator you guys want to take? Do you think they loop like the last ones do? These guys seem big on symmetry.
They might.
Whoa, is that greenery? What the fuck?
Yes, there are a few. Looking down this hallway that curves around the antechamber, you can see several. What would you call them?
Shrubs, shrubberies.
Planters.
Planters. Thank you. Yes, planters with shrubs. Dotted around here and there and decorating the space.
It's like a waiting room.
It
I would have a lot of experience with waiting rooms.
it looks more like a hall, like a seeing down the way a little bit and seeing some long benches and things. It looks more like a meeting hall. Almost like you could sort of arrange to gather with people in this space if you wanted to.
Oh damn. This place is more important than that.
Well, you do know this is the public welcoming floor, after all.
Right. Back when organic beings were allowed in here.
What kind of shrubs are these? Anything I know about? Or are they total extinct shrub?
They seem like ones that have been common to the area around northeastern Vesthoff.
Okay,
You've
so
seen similar.
gotcha.
But yeah, the passageway does end, and aside from passing through these archways, which form sort of barriers around the sides of the hallway. This place has not been apparently used in a very, very long time.
So has it been like fastidiously kept clean? Are there any like remnants of the past people who were here? I doubt there would be. Honestly, the
Is it
thing I'm
like
more
the city
interested in.
when we first got here?
Yeah, exactly. The thing I'm more interested in is if any of those symbols pop up on the walls, or if there are any more what Alvis is calling maintenance access or manual access, rather.
You can't
Ports.
see any manual access in this hallway. In terms of the state of things, it's not sparkling, like the city was, but it is clean. Um, like it was left in a fine state and has not changed since the day it was left.
So these benches were like made of stone. Are they cushioned?
They're cushioned, and the
Uh,
cushions are still there.
and they're comfortable?
They are comfortable. A little tall for you, but um, once
Anything?
you hop up there, they're nice and big.
I find any spare change? Anything in the cracks?
Some things don't change.
You can roll investigation.
I'll check the planters too. That roll reminded me to be, extra keen.
You don't find anything in the planters, but you do find two Veshan silver pieces hidden, lost in one of the cushions.
Holy shit! I found archaeology, guys.
Is
Remember,
this
Green, are you
outer
back? Oh, go ahead.
is this outer patio open to the elements, to the city?
No,
So it's all enclosed.
it is all fully enclosed, and you see no windows, nor any panels to open any windows.
Okay. I'm just wondering if there's anything on the inside that suggests that the city poofed. Like, we know that,
You can make a
but
22 perception if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like there are any windows here, but I was kind of
my
seeing
God,
that maybe there
talk about a
might be
shit
one.
roll.
You don't see anything in the walls, ceilings. You don't see any panels or anything like that you could activate, aside from the ones inside the elevators.
Holy shit, Mont!
Well, Mom did it.
Very perceptive guy, that Mount
I'm having a bad day.
You did, when you were walking past it the last time. You did see what sort of looks like the faint outline of a door on the front outer wall here. There's no door, but now that you've seen it, you can almost spot the shadow of a seam that used to be there. And by door, we'll say, like 40 by 40 feet. A grand entry.
Yeah, I think I kind of would have been surprised if there wasn't some kind of access to outside or a grand portico of some kind. I mean, this is a very grand tower. So I think in terms of a public space, I would have expected something to open to the outside. What I'm curious about is if there's any evidence of the fact that the city poofed and we're now sitting on solid land, or what appears to be, instead of above a city. Well, that might suggest other changes. So,
Well, and they sealed it up. Did they seal it up when they were like, no more organics allowed?
yeah, that'd be my guess.
Hey, Nimbus. Is Nimbus AFK?
Did he go?
He's muted, but I don't know if that's because he's not there or not. I'm gonna assume it's not. I'll wait till he gets back. For anybody else who's magically inclined, do you think that I could dispel whatever they did to this entranceway?
Oh, look, of course. Just like with the wall, the doors here. It's
Well, I
totally-
mean, I also like this is not me casting it, but I literally, you know, I can do that.
Right. I was going to say, I think I have that spell as well.
We weren't able to see
I do, it's a
any
domain spell.
windows anywhere, were we?
No, but there used to be a door here. You can still see the outline of it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like the windows where there's some way that we just need to be able to activate it.
Like I said, you don't see any interface
Controls,
panels anywhere here.
Let me see. I mean, this whole place is magical, but let me just assume that it is magical and sit here for a moment, try to identify it. Give me a moment on that.
Sure.
All right. Identify as a ritual. All right. What do I get?
There's no spell affecting the doorway.
Well, it's not magically sealed.
All right, so I'll save the spell slot then.
Yeah. The door. Somebody wanted to pretend like the door didn't exist.
Yeah,
Can
they
I-
sealed it with the magic of masonry.
Can I get water?
No. The
In-
door was there.
Can
Just
I
like
get
the wall wasn't there.
water inside the cracks of the seam?
There
Using
isn't
tape
a
water.
It's not a seam.
It's not a seam. It's like the shadow of a seam.
almost like, you know, dual contrast in Damascus steel, right? Like same surface, just different tone.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
seam-
Does the adamantine dagger do anything to that like seam area? If I kind of
Well,
try to
that-
bonk it.
It's made of the same stuff as the Star Tower did.
Do you want to try attacking the wall?
Yeah, like specifically trying to use the dagger to see if I can kind of slash at the seam a little bit and get it to budge a little.
Okay. You do that, and then you and only you roll an 18 perception check.
Okay.
You don't have to roll damage because it's going to be an auto crit.
Okay. Perception, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Damn.
You try scratching at it, but it doesn't look like you're making any headway here. It seems like whatever the tower is made out of is even heavily resistant to adamantine.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through that with this.
Man, I heard
Unless you
rumors
can-
that the Star Tower just heals all damage done to it.
Unless you
Well,
can
Orissa's didn't.
somehow exert your will on it.
That
so
wasn't a
it's
true
an
Star
open
Tower, was it?
door, but I don't know if that's how this thing gets operated.
Albus
What was
Yeah,
that?
it's a
Albus has a good
scale replica. Yeah. I will take the starry longsword. Place the tip at the boundary of the liminal space. And with all of the charisma I can muster, I will assert that this door doesn't exist, that it's bullshit, and it ought to be an open archway.
All right, let's roll it.
Oh my fucking god.
Hacks.
No, I just when it pauses and you just see the box there and it's just big enough that you know it's not necessarily a failure, right? It's even worse.
Mont, you see outside for you see outside, which at current time is a frosty, grassy field. And off in the distance, you can see the camp built at what was the edge of a pit and is now just flat.
All right, guys, I'll be right back within the next 5-10. Not long.
Sure.
All
Sure,
right.
sure.
You see this for a moment, and then the wall of the tower has returned. You were only able to make an opening for about a second.
Gotcha.
Our strong.
Yeah. Somebody else is asserting that door is there harder than I am, I think.
Albus Tower, your cry echoes off the hallway and bounces around, and probably didn't make it outside.
Damn it, wasn't fast enough.
Now, if we could play with time, we could exploit that, baby.
Nimbus isn't that high level yet.
That's an easy ask.
Right.
Give him 5 more levels and maybe a couple more years here in the Redshift.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. Some time spent going over the problem with Decus and Van, baby. Yeah, so I think that leaves the Doom Tube.
Yeah. Yeah, we would be so lucky.
I mean, if Adamantine isn't going to put a scratch in it, and I can't get that thing to go away, I don't see any other options.
I mean, when I asked for service, this is what I got.
Yeah, that's the part that makes me nervous, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
We made a similar ask last time and didn't get a response. So,
Well, I mean, Alita said it didn't really matter now. So, perhaps, I'm getting service. This is going to go exactly where we want it to. And they expect us to, meet our meatbag fate.
yeah. Actually, that assessment mirrors my own. I think we just have slightly different opinions of what that outcome means for us.
Well, I mean, we need to go to where the heavens are. So,
Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't know if I should say this out loud, but I think we have a few different places that we want to look at. Floor 4, floor 6, floor 7, and then floor 22 or 23.
22. Yep.
oh, great, we have more than one location. I mean, and they know this building better than we do.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly an amount of not even knowing if this will take us to the floors we think it's taking us to. So we might be searching for needles in a very large haystack.
I mean, it just looks like a glass tube. I don't even see what mechanism I would use in order to specify a floor.
There is a white touch panel on the far side of the tube. But similar to others, you don't see any kind of readout upon it. You know that it's similar to the kinds that worked without a key card. And those just did something when you touched them.
Well, I mean, maybe we'll be so lucky that they work off of desire. We can just, say in our head where we want to go. All at once, though, so we don't get crisscrossed.
Right. Absolutely. Teleports all of us to various places across the multiverse.
Oh. It's an elevator, not a teleporter.
So
Just
you're
wanna hope.
saying
Yeah.
We're backwards, but we're not that backwards. I can't believe the low-key conspiracy theorists were right. There was an advanced civilization before our empire.
Where do you think all these? Yeah, I mean, where do you think all the apocalypses came from?
Ah,
The ancient apocalypse?
Yeah, you can't have an apocalypse if you're not an advanced civilization, right?
Right.
I
Gotcha.
don't know.
Unless it
If I'm
comes from
talking-
space.
If I'm talking out of character, the Bronze Age collapse because of the invasion of the Sea People could be considered apocalypse-like.
Them, it was the apocalypse.
But that doesn't affect the entire planet.
I mean, it
Yeah, not a true apocalypse.
Yeah. No, not.
So technically, even the Redshift isn't an apocalypse.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, where does Krakatoa, is Krakatoa a Redshift?
localized
Event.
apocalypse.
Is that the one that can blot out the sun planet-wide for a few years?
No, that's
goes off?
Yellowstone, I think.
Right.
I don't know if
Yeah.
if that's what you're talking
Well,
about. No.
yeah, it's super volcanic eruption anyway. It's not necessarily Yellowstone, but yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Krakatoa was the one that, if I'm correct, in the 1800s.
Yep.
It was the 1800s. It wasn't like 17 or 1600s, like even.
No,
older.
it was. I want to say earlier, mid 1800s.
Yeah. It was during the 1800s, but a volcano in a very remote island blew up, and it was the loudest sound ever recorded. Literally caused people on other islands to go deaf, and was heard in like the British Islands.
Right.
The
Like
sound wave.
1,200 miles away or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. The sound wave traveled across the planet a few times.
Yeah. Okay.
Krakatoa.
Did it fuck up the weather? Because that's usually what I see talked about with volcanoes.
Right. You get the like mini ice age effect.
Yeah.
What a country.
He's back.
Krakatoa, also transcribed as Krakatau, is a caldera in the Sunda Strait between the islands of Java and Sumatra in the Indonesian province.
Oh, it's late
province
1800s,
of
1883.
Lampang. Yeah. I was just there about to read. Yep. In August 26th and 27th in 1883, the most notable eruption happened with an estimated volcanic explosivity index of 6. The eruption was the equivalent to 200 megatons of TNT. about
Times as
13
powerful as
times.
the Tsar Obama. Jesus Christ.
Oh, this one just says about 13 as the about 13 times the nuclear yield of Little Boy.
Sure.
Oh, wow,
That's a
and
pretty
4
common
times.
comparison.
Yeah, 4 times. Wow, that came after. Yeah.
Jesus.
Only 25 kilometers or 6 cubic miles of rock was, ejected
Yep.
into
And to your point,
the
sir,
atmosphere.
darkened the sky worldwide for years afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Apocalyptic enough.
Yeah, a little apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Okay. Amber Green is back, so I think you guys we're ready to get going, right?
Yeah, we were gonna cram into the elevator, right?
Yeah.
You can fit 5 people in there just fine.
And the key?
Yeah.
Well, you just sit on his back, then you're one person, right?
Right?
Sort of. Requires some extra space. Well, if everybody who wants to go up moves into the elevator, then you can go up.
Means lobster. Crab.
Amber Green.
All right, that was a test.
No, I'm coming. Actually, I was trying to scroll my screen in so I could see my character.
Very good. Is Nimbus here? Did he go AFK?
He's in the elevator.
Oh, he is now. Okay, great.
Yeah, there you go.
Test passed. All right. Albus, you touched the panel?
Yeah.
Press the
And
button.
then, actually, before I touch the panel, I say to everybody, all right, we all have to think of the floor that we want to go on at the same time in order to keep that vague enough for other people to may or may not listen, even though I don't exactly care if she hears it or not. Let's go in numerical order of ascension. Can I get a general nod, a shaking of the head?
Sure.
Yeah.
Albus Talber's elevator. Albus Talber pushed the button.
Yeah. But I mean, like, we all got to think about going to the same place at the same time, just to be safe. So lowest floor in ascending order. Makes sense. Okay, so all the people who remember the floors. All right, I'm going to touch the pan.
Okay. The doors slide neatly shut, and with a gentle lurch, the floor beneath your feet begins to rise.
Wow, this
You-
totally gives me vertigo.
Probably. You've only been in a couple at this point. You see the antechamber below you get lower and lower, and you pass by the upper level, which seems to be a similar sort of forum space, perhaps, where people might have once gathered. There are various sections of it to make it more private in certain areas. But your elevator passes by that floor, and it slips up into the ceiling, where it becomes dark for a little while.
Ooh, I'm going
And
to test my headlight.
You turn on your headlight and you can see. But
The light.
the glass wall of the elevator does not open up again. Instead, the back opens up when you arrive, and some light floods into the elevator. And here you are.
Is the blackness that we saw in the elevator like the same white material as everything else?
It is.
Okay.
We've been invited to dinner.
You did ask for service, I suppose.
Yep.
What's up with this bridge here?
Oh, it's a bridge of light, you see.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't turn off, you're good.
The bridge appears to be made of light. Everything else in the room appears to stretch out into darkness, above, below, and to the sides. You can see another door on the opposite side, but there's no bridge connecting right now. And in the middle, at the highest level of this sort of pyramid of floors, is a feast table.
Mm.
Untouched, and you can even see the steam coming off of the roast from here.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna poke the bridge with my sword to see if it's solid.
It's very solid.
Does it make that like hollow thunk sound that they always make in video games?
I guess so.
There,
Sound.
there are 2 extra seats.
There are a total of 8 seats, and you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
5.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Well, we also have Keen. Sorry, I counted you too. So there are 3 extras. There are 3 extra seats.
Wellmont did a no guts, no glory and crossed the bridge, so I guess.
He tested it first.
I did. I poked it. It was solid.
For now.
Candidly, I figured this platform being larger, it was safer than where we were. I didn't
Yeah,
want
and
to
for
clear this.
reference, northern platforms connect to the southern and northern walls, which are the only walls that you can see in this chamber.
Gotcha. So
That's
to
where
the east and west is just darkness.
Yep.
I wonder if this is a true representation of Veshan cooking, or if it's just a muse.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll try to commit the spread to memory.
Yeah. Are we going to be so rude as to deny this?
So looking
Yeah,
around,
I don't know
is
about
there,
eating it right away, but I am looking at it, right?
right?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
there
yeah.
anything else in the space? Like I see the other little like platforms, but those are basically just hovering in the darkness, right?
They appear to stretch down into the infinity until you cannot see them anymore. They're more like pillars, you think.
Got it. Okay.
Other than that, you see nothing. There is a feast for you, perhaps, and
Well, no,
A-
the master of the house has to actually say that first. This could just
a
be
bridgeless gap to the north.
or her food. It's food. I'll even muse this out loud. Well, don't worry about us just eating anything here. It's gauche to just start eating before, the master comes.
True,
I've heard
but
of
it's
this
also
tale,
rude.
the Labyrinth of Pan, I think it was called.
It's also rude to simply stand around and wait for the host to show up. We should be seated and present. I
You don't
say
think-
as I sit down.
You don't think we should at least, enter and talk? I'll have Keen curl up right next to me. I'll sit across from Montlar.
Yeah. Assuming that a host, if one does appear, do remember to rise and make your proper courtesies.
Courtesies.
And the table is set for people. There's plates, utensils, cups, and drinks, jugs of water and what appears to be wine. Among the other plates of various foods that I think anybody would be happy with.
I wonder if these are actual faction delicacies.
Yeah, do any of them look common or well known?
There's some kind of roast. There's a tray of assorted vegetables that's similar to the sort of stuff you can grow around here. There's plenty of bread. There's even a couple of cakes and what looks like some kind of fish. Hard to tell exactly what the stuff is made out of, all
Right.
prepared.
Does it have a scent or aroma?
Absolutely. It's maybe a little too early in the morning for such a big thing. But
Uh-huh.
it does smell like a fine um, a fine dinner feast for anyone.
Repast.
Now that you're seated,
The table's a mimic.
yeah.
Right? Nom.
Nah, DMs don't want to lose your trust that way. It's so hard to get them all to sit down anyway.
Fair enough.
Oh. Assuming Keen would perk their eyes up at the entrance.
At the entrance.
No, not at the entrance of the entrance of. I didn't.
At the
continue talking.
appearance of the host.
At
Of
the
the
Yeah.
appearance, I see.
The entrance of our host, but yes, the appearance of our host.
Yep. You either cut out or didn't actually say anything.
Oh, I
after you
didn't say
brought that-
anything.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Don't worry.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Oh, am I late? Oh, did you all get here and sit down without me? They're
As she
waiting
says
for
that,
me. How long have you been here?
I'll stand and bow and say, "Oh, we just arrived. We just figured it would be impolite to stand around like a bunch of tourists."
Well, that's good. Don't worry, I was just kidding. I'll welcome you again to my tower. Please enjoy some hospitality.
Will you be joining us at the table?
I could sit in a chair, but eating hasn't really been my thing for a few thousand years.
Do you miss it?
No, not really. I was always the sort of person who considered it kind of a pain.
It is a little bit mundane, yeah. And then you just have to get rid of it again, over and over again.
But that doesn't mean I don't know how to set up a nice spread for my guests. That's part of the job. So enjoy all you can. This tower is hard to enter and hard to leave.
We've noticed that.
The Nipstone adapts very well. And you might find that your magic spells that you've used to get in and out have been considered.
Definitely raised an eyebrow at that.
Well, I mean, of course. Also in others, too. tried to make an entrance for or an exit for ourselves. And it didn't quite work.
I saw that. Yeah.
Try to undo what doesn't belong.
It is a bit of a
But as your host, I have to be as polite as possible. So, eat up, take whatever you want, stay here as long as you like. Until you choose to go forward, that bridge out will remain. And if you want to leave, and do whatever it is you'd like to do with your lives, then that's fine. That other door will open if you don't want to leave.
Interesting.
Today or tomorrow, I don't think I'd even be able to transport your bodies.
But what happens if we decide we don't want to leave? If you don't mind my asking.
Yeah, what's behind the door?
The rest of my tower.
It's I'm so sorry. I know it's gauche to correct the host of an event such as this, but just as a point of order, it's not your tower. It belongs to the royal family.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm the one who does everything. So they let me have a little fun when it comes to talking about it.
I suppose it's fair to take pride in your work.
And I do. I've been getting ready for you here. And it's almost done. And I'd hate for it to all go to waste. And I'd hate for you to be floundering around outside looking for a way to solve everything. Too scared to come in.
Indeed. If I might idly ask another question, how's the princess these days?
Oh, you're not going to get me to say any spoilers.
Fair enough. Well, aces, I've already had my breakfast, and I think I know where I'd like to go. But by all means, take your time.
Do you have a go bag?
I was
forgot
totally
leave it.
thinking like maybe I can just grab a turkey leg and carry it.
Slide a cake into your bag. You
How
know?
dwarfish of you. That would be in character.
Yeah, just kind of reach over and just wrench the fucking leg off and go stand up and go. All right.
There's so much. I mean, yeah. We only came here to do one thing. Well,
No, do whatever you want with it.
Well, 3 or 4 things, but
I don't have to clean it up anyway.
Take credit for all the work and then acknowledge you don't do it.
Oh, it's not like that. It just won't matter afterward.
Well, I see. Because we're going to have to do it. I understand now.
You'll be dead, dude.
Well, in that case, do please pre-bus your plates.
Yeah, tomorrow you will thank us.
You five are the last ones who are going to make it in here. I think we all know that. The rest of your crew, when they lose you,
Yeah, why'd you get rid of the town, by the way? I saw it through the door. The town was missing.
What do you mean through the door? We already knew the tones.
I'm sure you can
Shh.
figure it out.
Well, I suppose we'll find out.
If you go up, yes, you may just find out before the end. Which is good as well, because indeed it does get a little boring up here. So I'm glad you're here just this once.
Are you alone? Is that why it's boring? The heaven's not there to keep you company?
Well, until you arrived, there was just so much less for me to do. Now I've been preparing, working, putting my skills to the test,
Would
getting
you
it all ready for when you arrive.
would you say that we're more entertaining than Daymir?
Oh, that little kitten? He was a scaredy cat. And his daddy was even worse.
Oh, you met them?
I saw them.
Hmm.
He was too scared to even try to break in here. Not that they wanted to.
I mean, Daymir had a lot to think about what was going on here. He even considered it like a beast that he could tame. Hilariously enough.
Yeah. He was a little clever figuring out how to do that thing with that thing. You guys never figured out how he got around inside the storm, but he could do it. I think it's a little late for that game.
He made a device
Fair.
similar to ours, apparently.
But all that work didn't help him. Um,
No, because we came.
yeah.
I would have loved to have fought him too, except the seemed like the dead tree got him first.
We kicked Daymir's ass. It was on
Oh, Daymare, yes, we kicked his ass for sure. But you're right. On Nithavis.
The dragon died through his own hubris. This is why I don't like dragons or giants. Some people just need to be born small to know their place.
You know, I actually knew a giant who was a monk. He ran a monastery. Let me tell you, a 40-foot monk. Very interesting individual to talk with. Very peaceful, very polite. But you know, don't go messing
Sure.
around.
There are always black swans, absolute. Likewise, Grundy grinds no bones. It's just
It
that.
was good to be there, at least.
I get the impression they didn't bother you much.
Well, no, like I said, they were scaredy cats. But maybe it would have been a good idea to somehow get rid of them sooner because all they did was make you guys tougher.
Interesting way to look at it.
I'll save that one for next time someone shows up in the zone.
What do you expect there to be a next time?
Well, after you don't come back, the morale of your Redshift Expeditionary Commission is probably going to plummet lower than it's ever been. They'll just have to give up.
Yeah, I don't know about everyone else, but I've at least got backup that's going to replace me.
I mean,
Same.
the guild has vested interest in the money that can be made here, whether the zone exists or doesn't.
Yeah, there is a flaw in that thinking for sure. It's not perfect.
I've
by
already
any
written
measure.
stories. People will hear what happened here, whether I die or not.
Well,
Very
and-
humble of you.
And more importantly, because you didn't stop us, we made way too much progress in too little time for the expedition to give up. None of us were special before we came here. Except me, I mean, I'm royalty, but
But don't forget what I told you just a second ago.
Yeah, that you've got the your final plan cooking. You've been ready for us. The end is going to happen. You're going to do something to get rid of all of us. Yeah, I heard a whole lot of that.
My tower's been keeping an eye on you. My tower's been observing. And things are changing. If you go up that elevator, let me just tell you one more time, it's one way.
well, it might be one way.
And if you leave, you might not be able to even get back in. That might make you even more hopeless than if you died. What do you think?
This place isn't my
I think it's an
land. If I
irrelevant
was
concern.
just gonna leave, then
How's the
it wouldn't
turkey
really hurt
leg?
me.
Well, it's great, but I already told you my guild has vested interest in this area, whether it exists or doesn't. The zone just makes it profitable because the zone exists. If I can't get back in the tower, that's just more money for me.
Oh, well, that's fine, I guess. Bandy about the landscape as much as you want. It'll keep you busy.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm assuming it was you, but you know, the Redshift is really only done poultry of interesting things to like the wildlife that lives here. Only got like one boar with an ivory tusk.
And that rat you were so obsessed with, you never found it.
I know.
That
I know,
was
I
very
didn't.
funny.
Oh,
You know where it is, probably. You tell me, I might leave.
Yeah, I think I had babies down south. They're probably full grown by now.
Hey, what's
What?
the deal with that quadruped creature with the freaky eyes? Was there just one of them?
Ooh, you're gonna have to jog my memory on that one. There's so many
Okay.
things that have tried to kill you.
It tried to hypnotize us a few times, and when we tried to fight it and it realized that it couldn't kill us, it was able to escape.
That was the rat. They were just talking about that.
Oh, that's exactly the same thing that we were just talking about. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What was this guy? You too? I hold up the Hydra stuffing.
No, do you want to know?
Wait, what about the shit talking bird?
I do
Yeah.
want to know who did this. This was cute.
No, you were gonna say something. What were you about to say there?
All right. The boy's asking a good question. Let's reveal all. Let's see. A long time ago, when I was a little calculator, uh, a bad guy showed up here and turned himself into one of those undead forever guys.
Oh, lich.
And some people who were a lot. What?
Oh, look. He has food in his mouth.
Yeah, that's the one. See, you're smarter than you look. You know some things. Some people who are a lot like you showed up and got all sad about it, and then they jammed a spike into his phylactery and killed him. One reason or another, that thing exploded after it got cursed, and then you found the pieces, and the pieces went places, and then whatever was left of that old man ended up getting into some sea monsters, I think.
I see. Kind of
You
you to
took
give
care
us
of
that
that. Very
explanation.
cool, honestly. If I could take that off your hands once I've taken your life too, that would be pretty cool, actually.
Wait, you talking about Keen?
I guess you
No.
named it now, yeah.
Mm.
No.
No.
I guess. What?
Well, all right.
I think what
Just thought I'd ask before I grave rob.
they just said is that the thing we called the Fang was a shattered lich phylactery. Is that right?
Wrong. It was the spike that destroyed a lich's phylactery and became cursed in the process.
I see what you're saying. Do. Okay. Well, cool. There you go. That's what that was.
Oh,
Thank you.
interesting. The guys who must have killed the Lich. Ah, interesting.
Well, they were all fine afterward. I remember throwing them a party, and they got titles and everything. I didn't really pay too much attention to that part. Unnecessary data.
Well,
But
since you're-
they had to bury that little spike away because it was pretty bad stuff.
I mean, Keen's all right. Why don't you hear us?
Oh yeah, you took care of it. Something about the way you are.
I had a lot of character growth while here. Learned a few things.
You called yourself a calculator earlier.
Uh-huh.
Question for you. Are you Alita or the secretary?
Oh, Alita's just what my friends call me. Well, really, she's the old one who's not around anymore. She's long gone. But I'm her too.
Are
You
you?
can call me whichever one you prefer.
Fair enough.
So wait.
The secretary.
Did the secretaries from the what was it called again? The Lotus. Did all the secretaries kind of like mesh up, and now you're going on one of these like crazy bends because you can't like figure out who you are, and so it doesn't matter anymore.
No, they have no idea I exist anymore. We haven't talked in a millennium.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, can you
Not my
send
fault. I'll tell you
messages
the
to
truth on
them?
that one.
No,
Not
no,
your fault.
I didn't
If I
think.
could.
Well, I didn't think Aelita would have done it. I think it was the princess, honestly.
I'd probably been able to do a little bit more to you all a little bit earlier if I had control over all my proxies.
Interesting.
And I really wasn't expecting one of me to go and let that halfling lady in. That was a surprise.
Interesting way to put that. Don't you know yourself well enough to know that's a thing you might have done?
A few centuries of divergence will do a lot to a woman.
Well, so. Does it bother you that the divergent one was the better of the two here?
Does it look like it does?
Hard to say.
No, I mean, it seems like this one has taken the nihilism route. I don't think much matters to them. Except
Well,
for
I just,
entertainment.
I mean, I try to look you eye to eye to get a read on you, and it's like I'm looking right through you, you know?
Yeah.
It-
And no, you were wrong, boy.
So you plan to kill us, huh? So far we've gone through traps. So far
Well,
we've gone
I've
through
got
creatures.
to. I'm your big bad at the end, aren't I?
You don't
No, I
have
thought-
to be.
I actually didn't think. No, I thought that might be like the person who actually caused the redshift, or like the heavens, or something like that.
Hmm.
I thought maybe you were, the secretary that they sent out to, do their job for them.
That is in the job description, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, and I mean it's what you've always done.
Sure, I'm a servant at heart, like always.
I mean, if you had so much power, you could do something real entertaining and not.
No, you don't understand yet.
So you're saying it's your plan then, right?
To bring you
The
in
reason-
here and then finish you off?
Yeah, the reason you don't want to abandon this for something more interesting despite being bored is because this is your work, so you're going to see it through. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
That's what I got from it.
That's not too bad an idea. Yeah.
Do you want to be our big bad guy?
Oh, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Don't let me down. See you upstairs.
Real boss
Yeah.
bitch energy, I guess.
Yeah, if that's the attitude, then don't worry, we won't let you down.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm getting full.
Yeah, I
It's
figured
about
I
that
probably
time.
finished my turkey leg at this point.
If you could, you see, I've been shoveling food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
the whole time. Yeah.
I saw it. I've been watching you.
Scarf.
I basically ate about 30 minutes before we came in this place, so
Yeah.
no,
Wasn't very peckish.
I'm good. Anyhow,
I ate light in order to
here's-
feel hungry, right, and maybe motivate me. But I was hungry.
Yeah, I don't eat food from extraplanar entities just as it's like bad, get like heartburn.
We were given permission. That seems racist. Or planar is?
Is there something?
No, it's a biology thing. It's not about how I feel about it.
You've eaten our food the entire time.
Hush.
If you think anything on the table there is extra grimy, that might gum up one of the things, and you want to throw a plate of food at something, then here's your
Yeah.
opportunity.
Shit. No, good idea. Is there
Kick
anything
to
there?
the face.
Carry pie.
Yeah. Is there like a pie or something?
I mean,
Very-
there are cakes.
Carry like a leather bag of cake so I can throw it at somebody. Blind them with cake. I'm doing it. It's going to my inventory.
All right. Bag of cake.
I got, what is that? A sack of cake?
Yeah, what is that smell?
Hmm.
It's like treacle and sick.
Right after a
It's so-
day or so. Ew.
Do you hold?
Like, I just figured it wasn't real. None of it's real.
Do you hold? Do
I'm
you
not
throw
putting
the
that in my
whole bag
body.
of cake, or do you just like toss handfuls of cake at people like pocket sand?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
kind of fling it at him. Right?
Like a
I
bag.
think it depends on the size of the creature.
Interesting. Okay. I think the bag of cake can only hold like maybe 2 or 3 handfuls of cake. Because it can't be too mashed up or else it's not going to splat well, right?
Right. Then you just use the sack as a wet sack, right?
Well, yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say. If you just have a sack that's big enough to put over a head that's full of cake, and you're able to just put the whole bag over their head and
And drown them in cake.
smash the top in, yeah.
That's a bit ridiculous.
Fucking asphyxiate them on cupcakes.
Yep. Caker boarding, is that what they call that?
I'm just gonna take 3 handfuls of cake and put it in a bag and keep it in my backpack. It's gonna get used. I swear, this is gonna be the key to this entire adventure.
Yep. It's what's going to save the day.
Bag of cake to the face.
Yep. Later we'll be like, fuck, if only we kept that cake. And you'll be like,
Well, he's getting the best part of the cake for this. All right, I'm using a mage armor. I am reducing my scroll count from 8 to 7.
Oh man, they're
And
bored. They're gonna take their time.
when you enter the elevator,
Yes, because I
The
imagine the
doors.
other two are actually joining us. They're not just.
yeah, it's a good idea.
Evergreen's like, fine, I guess I'll finish my meal.
I know. Hold on.
It's going for the other turkey leg.
That downs the goblet.
I think for Naya, it was that she's just sitting there like, gosh, this is a really comfortable chair. I don't think I've sat in a more comfortable chair in my life.
No, I was just waiting for y'all to be done, and I wasn't thinking about the fact that you actually got up and walked away.
All right. So, the next few things are going to happen instantaneously. I'm going to show you a document that you can use for reference. And as soon as we load onto the next map, I'm going to ask you all to roll initiative right away. Not yet, because roll 20 will fuck it up. But as soon as we get on there.
Got it.
I would
And
like to have
then,
a bath on the other side.
Do you want... Yeah, okay.
He didn't make it to this floor somehow.
I must have forgotten to put him.
That's fine.
But now he is on the next floor.
He was hanging out in the rafters.
He might have eaten some food. He would have probably chowed down.
Okay, so let me send you the rules reminder. Yes, I clicked show to everyone because I want to show to everyone. Thank you, Roll20. And then let me
Oh
move
no.
you. And as stated, please roll initiative immediately. Just real quick for me. Before anything else happens.
Well, I gotta get to my token. Just a second.
Yep, you're at the bottom of the left. You're also on the right, so either one will work.
All right, there. I did.
Where is that die every other time I roll?
Right? Actually, I've been rolling good today. I don't want to fucking knock on wood there. I don't want to fucking spoil that shit.
Do y'all want water walking or water breathing?
Breathing.
Okie dokie.
Depending on where we are, water walking can get you launched into space.
Yep. So as soon as I have a turn, guess what I'm doing?
I really wish I didn't spend the potion on the frogs.
Is that everyone?
Looks like it.
No, let me get my
We need-
death.
We need.
Ah, that's what's missing. Yep.
Yeah, I
Keen
got the
too, right?
token
Or is-
clicked.
oh no, there's Keen.
There
It's
we
in there.
go. All right.
Yeah, he was just
That
full
should be
below my
everybody then.
window.
Very good. It
Nice
sorts.
roll.
It sorts ascending first. Also, Roll20 is a really good thing that I pay $5 a month for.
Yeah.
All right. The elevator goes dark, and then you feel yourselves floating. Looking around, you can see you are inside a bubble of air. Around you is something deep and dark. Now, if you read the rules document, the left side of this map is vertical. The right side is the same space from a top-down view. So you can move your tokens in both at once using your movement speed. These are 5-foot squares. And at the very, very top of the order, Alvistaver, before you can do anything else, are you all looking at the left side near your tokens?
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yes.
Oh, that's not good.
The bubble
Oh,
is burst. You're underwater.
That was dope, but that was
Yep.
not good.
Yeah, right.
I like that shit, sir. Good job.
Yeah, Alvis knows how to swim.
Yes, you have half movement speed underwater. Keen can also swim and has the same effect.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, Naya is the last in initiative order. So unless everybody skips their turn, I will have to wait for everybody to be able to cast water breathing.
What's the range on water
hustle
breathing
up.
again?
What?
What's the range on it?
It's everybody for 24 hours.
No.
Yeah,
range-
what's the
What's the
range?
range?
casting
So,
range.
30 feet.
30
30
feet?
That's
feet.
fine.
Okay, cool.
Don't go too far.
Don't go too
No,
far.
don't go too far. I also have a question, though.
Yes, sir.
Water can't be compressed. So if I have a dragon wing mantle that does 3d6 bludgeoning damage to the ground below me, which would be water if I swam behind my friends, could we move up?
All of your friends? No, just you. You can use the jump speed from that, or the fly from that to go a little bit further.
Okay, I would have to go a little bit away from my friends, though, because I feel like that would also still cause them the damage, right?
Yeah.
Cool beats. Manta ray mantle. That's funny.
Mantle Ray? Damn, I should have gone with Mantle Ray.
All right, Alvistaver.
Yeah. Naya is the end of a
Yeah, so unless you
very
guys just
precarious
prepare or pass or something, it's going to be a minute.
wait, casting time is a whole minute too?
Well, I mean, until we get through everybody, you know?
No, yeah, it's a one-turn cast, but you will have to be within 30 feet of Naya at the end of this turn for her to cast it on all of us.
And I see bad guys floating. So, yeah, hustle up,
Yeah,
guys.
most definitely.
They don't
Yeah,
have to be bad. I mean,
seeing
You
the
go
bad
ahead and
guys,
roll.
I'm gonna. A rapier is not a small sword.
I wish
though
I
it should
brought the
be.
Scepter of the Deep. Fucking shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Irony.
Yep.
You do have a trident though, so you're not gonna have disadvantage on your attack roll. Yeah, Alvis Taver is going to draw their dragon bone dagger and anticipate one of these guys to come into attack range.
Okay. Then it's Bedak's turn.
Badath is going to try to kind of hold his breath and keep in the same position.
Okay. Then it's the Red Serpent's turn.
Don't be a cone, don't be a cone.
Here we go. Albus Taver, Ambergreen, Naya, and Montlarin in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, wow. Get those out of the way. I
Who
think
was
the only
that
one I
second
hit
one?
is Ambergreen.
I want to intercept that.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
The creature rides and points its tentacles in your direction, and you see white bolts spear through the water toward you. It is also going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Oh wow, okay, you intercepted the whole thing. So good job. On initiative count 20,
Indeed.
you see something below you.
Oh, that's not good. That's not a
Your turn,
primal
Ambergreen.
fear or anything.
Well, especially
Yeah,
since
yeah.
we don't have a map. I mean,
You do have a
see it.
map.
Yeah, I
Well,
can
there-
see it.
below us, there's no grid. There's no map.
Oh, there's something below you right now. Don't worry, it's coming up.
Yep, you
No,
can kind of see
no,
it
I'm
now
gonna
at the
work.
bottom on the left over there.
Evergreen, is there anything you can do that will move all of us?
Let me just add that
Maybe.
initiative count 20 in there.
Bilbo's buoyant. I don't know.
What do you mean by
something.
move? Like, how would you want to move?
I would like to move up.
Up?
Up,
I
dog.
mean,
Look, we're at the bottom of a fucking. Can I even see anything up? I know
Bottom
which
of
way
the
up
well.
is.
You know which way up is, and you can see something white above the waves,
Yeah,
which seem to be
Right.
crashing.
a point up there.
This down here is we're at the bottom down here.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Cool,
Yes,
cool.
sir.
cool,
And
cool.
on the right side, you can get a general indicator of
I had
what it
to-
looks like below you.
Yeah, I had to move my character to see it. My character sheet, I mean.
Yeah.
Huh, Grim, right. Okay, well, I can control water, yeah?
You can what?
Control water.
Sure,
I
what's that
can-
gonna do?
You like?
Control water. Range 300 feet, casting time 1 action. I can do many things. I can part water, I can flood, I can redirect flow, etc., etc.
Yeah, push us up.
If I just raise the level of all standing water in the area where we are
No,
by
don't do that.
This is
by
not
20
standing water.
feet. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. What if I redirect the flow? If this is flowing water, then I'll just flow it all around us straight upward.
Yeah, I guess that's possible.
I was trying to click it to show it, but I think I have to cast it.
Yeah, technically, ocean water is flowing water, I suppose.
No, man, it's hella static.
It's what?
It's got
I
current
was-
sand doldrums.
I was being
Yeah, I mean, I could do a whirlpool too, but I think that'd be sketchy.
Especially
So
with
take
us
us
at the
down.
bottom of it.
With
Yeah,
us at the bottom
right,
of it.
yeah.
Right.
But-
I mean, which way do you spin? Spin us up. That's still a whirlpool. But no, redirect flow. The water in the area moves as I direct it. But once it moves beyond the spell's area, it resumes the flow based on the terrain conditions. Water continues to move in the direction you choose until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect. You cause flowing water in the area to move in a direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, or in other unlikely directions. And yeah, the
Cool.
range is like 300 feet. Like, feel like I could just be like, the water we're in carries us upward.
So unlike the whirlpool, it doesn't say that it moves creatures in the flow, but I'll let you subtract 10 from your move speed instead of cutting it in
Swim,
half
bitches.
if you do that. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, okay, guys. I gesture upward and cast control water.
I dig it.
Keep holding your breath, all.
Yeah, we're also just gonna say casting a vocal component takes 30 seconds off your hold breath.
Sure. This says what? Yeah, vocal. There it is. VSM. God damn it.
So how long can you all hold your breath for?
What's your
A number
con
of
mod?
minutes equal to 1 plus con mod. My
Gotta be
con mod
several
is
minutes,
+3.
yeah.
+3.
So you've got 3.5 minutes left.
I have 3 minutes.
Yeah, like
Cast. Druid cast.
All right. So what
It's
Amber
not
Green
my
has
fucking turn.
what Amber Green has done is if you move directly up, you will gain you will move at -10 your normal speed instead of half of your speed.
I dig it.
Keen. Oh, and that's concentration.
It is.
Keen.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking.
Sorry, I was just clicking stuff, so I was saying things. Please be sure to plan your turn before your turn, if at all possible.
Are you writing, Keen?
I can be. I'm just seeing if I can still move up a little bit and still be in the casting range.
And don't forget, if you want to move laterally, that happens on the right side of the screen.
Yep.
So need to put the death over there.
Are these actual 5-foot or 10-foot squares?
They are 5 foot.
Oh, okay. And it's 30 feet. Yeah. Could you go 30 feet directly up, Naya?
30 feet in any direction. But if you go too far, I can't give you water breathing.
Yeah, I just found something in my inventory, but yes, I would still like your water breathing. So I'm only going to move that far up. Keena's going to push me up.
You
Okay.
just like ride him like a jet ski.
Exactly.
Yeah, she can paddle through this water, even
Oh.
though she's made of metal. So
Also, just to add to the creepiness, the headlamp turns on automatically in the dark. So
Yep, nice.
Mont, you're up.
I am up, so I would like to move. Let's see, 5, 10. That's the wrong mode there, cursor. Thank you. 5, 10, 15,
yeah, don't go too far.
20. Oh, wait, nope, sorry, 15. I would like to go right there.
Okay. And once again, don't forget that if you move laterally, that's on the other screen and it counts for your movement.
Yeah, that's why I went straight. I didn't want to get in anybody
Yeah.
else's way. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I already used my reaction, so no, I'm good.
Nimbus.
It's an action to unsummon Badath, is it not?
Is it? Maybe. You might be remembering correctly. Let's see.
I shall click.
I shall click.
Or maybe not, it's a big one.
How do you drink a potion underwater?
You can drink a potion underwater.
Yeah, you like just slurp it inward.
yeah, it's an action.
I mean,
Okay.
I've literally
Deep
drunk a
impact.
beer underwater, so yeah, I can attest. It's totally doable.
I'm going to pop Badath out.
Okay.
One less person for the
Oof.
water breathing to need to affect.
Oof.
And swim 5, 10. I think 15. Still within range of Naya.
Okay. I think you moved horizontally, so you'll want to move yourself on the other side of the map too, just to keep it accurate.
Wait, what?
The top-down side of the map, you moved laterally, right?
Yeah.
So I think you'd be like here, or any like two spaces. I think, whichever one you prefer.
I see. Yeah, probably like that.
Okay. Naya, you're finally up.
Okay, 24 hours worth of water breathing. No more having to worry about that. It affects everybody.
Okay, and it's not concentration. Good job. You all survived and managed to avoid drowning.
I didn't even
I haven't
use
been
my
eaten by
potion.
whatever the fuck that is down there yet. So.
Yeah, and now, having done my cast, I can do a bonus cantrip, right?
If you have a bonus cantrip, yeah.
It appears I do. So I'm going to, Nimbus pointed this out to me earlier. Depending on which book you read, which source document, like in the compendium on Roll20, Shillelagh is a straightforward cantrip. But in, is it Xanathar's, I think?
No, evolving cantrips makes it so you can attack as you cast it, and at this level, it will also add your spellcasting modifier. So it would do 3d8.
But I think you said it was in Xanathar's that makes it a healing cantrip, a bonus action.
Yeah, well, no, it should always have been a bonus action.
It's not. That's why we argued about it.
Yeah.
I see it as a bonus action in the player's handbook. Weirdly. I don't remember it being a bonus action.
Well, that doesn't say that here.
SRD, let's see.
Maybe that's screwed up.
That is indeed screwed up and has been probably for a long time. Roll20
shit,
Compendium says
okay.
it's a bonus action.
Oh, fuck. Okay, all I did was enable it, turn it on.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So, as a bonus action, I am just going to ready my weapon. That's all.
Okay.
It's actually, your weapon's a free action, your shield's the one you'd have to ready, if it wasn't already.
A shield is a full action, though.
Yeah, I've never used my shield for anything except AC, frankly.
Oh, right.
So,
I see what you're saying. It's a, yeah, never mind.
well, maybe next time I'll see if I can fix this, sir. Sorry.
No problem. Okay, it's the Yellow Serpent's turn. It's going to... Into that. Naya, you have to make a 17 con save.
You'll get that at +3. You're close enough to me for that, at least.
You are.
Oh, wait, it's +4 these days. Excuse me.
Oh, shit. All right,
Okay,
well,
so I click the Constitution saving throw.
oh, you're
Whee!
fine. Okay. So you only take 19 cold damage, which you cut down to 9, because you're a silver. So you take 9 cold damage, and you do not.
I thought I was
Yeah.
immune to cold. Let me look.
I didn't think you were. You
Must
do
be
not get
resistant.
frosted and do not sink into the sea.
Condition immunities. Damn it. Oh, it's resist, not immune. I am immune to fire. Shit, I didn't know I was immune to fire.
You got the dragon armor.
I'm
Okay, so
immune to
you
fire, poison, and disease, but I have a resistance to cold.
you made the save, so you
+9, -9.
you made the save, so you cut it in half. Your resistance, so you cut it in half again, so it's 9. All right. Then your
So how
turn.
many do I take off? None?
9.
9. Okay.
That is the monster's turn. It's Albastabra's turn again, and you can breathe now.
Okay. Still not a lot I can do except swim up. I'm a martial class, guys. These guys look, I don't know, like they're good at range and not. Yeah, I'm gonna ready an action to attack one of the guys if they come in range.
Okay.
Whoops. Didn't mean to click that. Or did I? But not yet. Maybe.
Well, I can tell you it's not coming in range, Albastabra, but it is attacking Keen with this Constitution saving throw. So she must do that.
Let me click on here. God damn.
Ooh, okay. So she takes 36 cold damage, and she can no longer move. Her move speed is zeroed out, and she sinks 5 feet at the start of each of her turns. Um, she can
What?
repeat. She can repeat the save on each of her turns, or uh, she or any other creature can make a DC 17 athletics check instead to break the frost that has now bound her limbs and caused her to sink. All right. On initiative count 20.
Folks, it's
Right.
time to move in an upwardly manner.
Ambergreen, those snapping claws are nearly at your feet.
My, they sure are. Luckily, on turn order 20, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Okay. So, oh yeah, I am concentrating on moving us with water, correct?
Yes, you are concentrating on that spell. Because improving
Okay.
everybody's movement speed.
Exactly. So in that case, I'm just going to dash upward, which gives me how many squares?
So it's going to be your move speed minus 10 times 2.
That's what I thought. So minus 10 makes that 15 times 2 makes it 30. These are 10, right?
They're 5.
5.
5. Okay. I am going to move sideways too, but we can deal with that next.
Cool. Yeah, that counts as a diagonal if you want to do it that way.
There, that actually I think was 25, but 2 of those were diagonals. Does that make it 30 or 35? Trying to move down one?
See, you went like that.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
You don't need to go around me.
I suppose you're right. I can just go straight up, huh?
Yeah, well, we're not even like overlapping on the other plane. So
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
In
you're
that
not.
case, I just bail straight up then.
All right.
I got to stay nearby for water breathing, and also I think for everyone to get
Water breathing.
You
You're
don't
already up.
water breathing's on.
Oh,
you don't have to
it's
stay
just on
by.
forever. I thought I saw.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
24 hours.
Also, I figure from the water, don't you all have to be within 300 feet of me? I guess.
I think it's. Is it you or where you cast him?
yeah, you control the water that's within 300 feet of you.
Yeah, I think that's it. Which is good because if these fish get too damn close, I'm just going to make them swim hard.
Yeah, fucking whirlpool their shit.
You bet. You bet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with the centered on Evergreen, I guess. All right. Keen sinks 5 feet immediately, and then she has her turn.
Albus will stay attached.
Okay. Is she going to try to redo the con save, or maybe make an
Yeah,
athletics
she is.
check?
Oh, I thought other people made the athletics check.
They or any other creature may also make the athletics check.
I don't actually have an athletics skill. It would be +3, I guess, though.
Then it would just be plain strength. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better check by 1 point.
Okay.
It's still not going to do it.
Still not quite good enough. You may still take an action. The saving throw is not an action in this case. So if she has anything that she wants to do, she can do it. But her movement speed is 0.
I think there's much we can do.
Yeah, we didn't install any lasers in here yet.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Okay, then Mont, you're up.
Alrighty then. You said I could try to break that ice with an athletics check?
You can. Why don't we make it a bonus action rather than just being completely free?
Okay, that's fair. I mean, that makes sense. You're using the time physically.
Yeah.
It's not like you're talking. All right. Well, let's give it a shot.
Very nice.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah. And then for my action, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15 right there, which actually puts me, I think, over here.
Seems right. Okay. And yeah, you slam the frost with the butt of your weapon, and it all shatters, and Tina is able to free herself and start paddling again. Going up while the claws ascend. And you moved, Mont. Did you have an action that you wanted to take?
Hold on a second. Freeing Keen was really the big one that I was on. I think for the moment I am fine. I do want to reserve an action for if either of those serpents come in range, though.
Okay. Cool. Also, I'm so looking forward to moving to Fantasy Grounds. Like, number one reason is the combat tracker is player driven, and players get to click the button when they're done with their turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also love the token targeting. It's just better.
Oh, it's sick. Yeah. All right, Nimbus.
All right. Do you have a token for the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything Summon Elemental? Do you have like a stat block and stuff for that?
I don't think so. What is it? Elemental Spirit?
No, it's called Summon Elemental from Tasha's.
Summoned?
Summon Elemental.
No, I don't have Tasha's.
Oh, okay. Is it still in play? I believe I got it out of what's his face's book.
Yeah, it gives you the Elemental Spirit stat block.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the
But
one.
I did not buy that one on Roll20. So let's see. How are we going to do that?
I'm AFK just for a minute to get some more water.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? I'll just cast something else. We'll circle back on that spell maybe at some other point.
All right.
Remind me again. Arcane mechanics of shooting a fire spell underwater. Does it fizzle? Does it hit?
All creatures under full immersed in water have resistance to fire damage.
Yep. They have resistance to fire damage. It does not affect the casting of the spell, though. Also, I put in a stat block at the top of the journal. If you want to edit the spirit stats into that to use later, go ahead. You should have control on it.
Cool, thank you. Yeah. Then I think that is not as effective for this situation either. What's the highest CR water creature that I might be aware of?
What's the highest CR that you can summon?
Oh,
I think the way we'll do
no.
the way
For water creatures, I'm thinking about polymorph.
Oh, okay.
Like, can I turn into a whale or something?
What what's the I'd have to look up what's available, but what's the max CR that you got?
Baleen whale.
With
It's equal to
polymorph,
level?
it's equal to level, so I could be,
Character level, right?
Yeah, a Terrask level of sea creature if I knew of one.
So level 12.
That was a beast.
Any beast whose
highest-
challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. So you're the target.
Challenge?
What's your challenge level?
Or
Well,
the target level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
CR5.
exactly. Yeah, polymorph is my domain.
The highest one I can find is the CR5 giant shark.
Oh, can you let's see. Do you have that one in
Yeah, that's
different than a megalodon.
That is monster manual, fortunately.
Let's see the attributes on this beast. Uh-huh. Ooh, int of 1. Well, whiz of 10 at least.
I mean, you are basically a sea bug. Or sea
Am
gator.
am I gonna be able to be smart enough to know that I'm trying to eat the magic swimmy things?
Polymorph replaces your mental ability scores, but you retain your alignment and personality,
Okay.
which means you know who your friends are and you know who your friends are not.
All right.
Yep. We're friends, not food.
I think I might try being a shark.
I mean, they breathe underwater. It's kind of redundant.
N-
Can I be a giant shark too, now that I've seen one?
Oh, that's fucking
Um,
hilarious.
Can you hit CR5 on Wild Chip?
Oh.
I don't know. Let me look.
No, I think only Circle of the Moon would do that.
I just think it would be a.
You're going to hell for that.
Oh, wait. No, you can do a swarm. Why don't you do a swarm of, like, tiny fish?
Oh yeah, blinding
Swarm of
little fucking
piranha.
beans, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Blinding beans.
You've only got a max CR of 1.
Aw.
Anyhow, yeah, I am officially going to cast polymorph upon myself. I'ma be a sharks.
All right, we will just leave your token there.
Swarm of sea wasps.
So from here with a swim speed of 50,
You should have control over the stat block now too.
for the giant shark.
Yep, it's at the top of the list.
I see elemental spirit. For some reason, I'm not able to see the giant shark.
Really?
It's there, but it's kind of hidden. All right, there we go. Cool. That way I can at least edit the health as it gets depleted.
Oh, edit that on the token only, please. It fucks up if you edit it on the stat block.
Oh, okay. And then the other one is I still have mage armor on, and that would mean my armor class is 16.
Okay.
All right. So, Shark Nimbus goes with the ruler. These are 5s, right?
Yep. Ruler is accurate.
All right. I'm just going to charge straight at this nearby one that's probably also icy to the bite, but whatever. I'll figure it out. So I am a giant fucking shark. I go bite. Okay. Breathe underwater. +9 to hit.
Bite once. This thing's hide is tougher than it looks, and your bite does not pierce the skin.
Mm. Got the chewy part. All right. I'll remember that for next time.
Okay, Naya, you're up. Could you even attack because you used polymorph? That was your action. So I don't think you were even able to attack.
Fine. All right.
You swam up to it though.
Yeah, I swam up to it and made, I don't know, intimidatingly I swam at it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sharks
you
are
got
pretty
its attention.
intimidating.
Opened your toothy mouth.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, yeah. No, it knows it's coming.
Okay, yeah, Naya, you're up.
Okay, I moved about 25 feet.
Great.
And if we're targeting this one by Nimbus, I could wild shape into a swarm of quippers. A quipper is apparently an underwater tiny thing.
Yeah, they're like piranhas.
My question is, when I was reading it, does it know friend from foe?
Yeah,
Because
same.
it doesn't really make that very clear.
Wild shape, you retain all your stats.
So-
wild
still
shape,
be
you retain
yeah.
your mental stats. Yes,
Yeah.
So I would know who's friend or
blaster,
foe.
yes.
You're still smart in wild
Yeah.
shape, unlike polymorph. Nimbus is not smart right now.
Yeah, right now
Right,
Nimbus is
okay.
dumb.
Well, shit. Just a second. Let me look at that again. That's tempting to. What's the range? Range.
Swarms have to be in the target space in order to attack them.
I have to move to the target space in order to do it. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Swarms can occupy another creature's space, and they have to be in that creature's space to attack them.
Okay. So I think then. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the one where Nimbus is, and that should give Nimbus advantage on anything he does and disadvantage for that mob.
It's okay. Go ahead and
Read
hit
it
the
right.
button, and then it's got to make a dex save of it.
Oh,
if I
why
remember
didn't it go?
correctly. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Dex
Oh, I see.
save. Yes. Okay. That's going to be a fail. So
Awesome.
it is affected by fairy fire. You are concentrating on that spell for 1 minute.
So when Nimbus, when you do something against it, or really, is it any? No.
Any creature has advantage on attack rolls against it. Yes.
Oh, I thought they had to be affected by nearby fairy fire as well. So that's good. Anybody working on that one on the right is got advantage on your throw.
Mark, right? Everybody get your nukes out.
Cool. All right. Very good, Naya. It is
That's
now
actually
that
very,
serpent's
very
turn.
good, Naya. That's awesome.
That's one of the ones I swapped in for something else.
Cool. Good plan on that one.
All right. It's gonna make a roll. Okay. Didn't recharge. So, because you're directly in range, Nimbus, it is going to try to bite Shark Nimbus twice. 1, 2. All right. First one's a flop. Second one seems pretty good.
Yeah, number 2 definitely hits.
So that's a total of 16 damage.
Okay.
I don't think the shark has any resistances.
No.
And make sure you update that on the token, not the sheet.
Yep. Got it.
Cool. All right, that is the serpent's turn. It's gonna move a little bit, circling around, but it's still on top of you, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
It doesn't want to give me that free bite.
okay, Albus, you're up.
Really want to do something different, but I don't know if I can. Because it's not like I can swim and drag Keen at the same time.
No, that's not really feasible.
I will, yeah, and any range attack is an automatic miss.
At long range, I believe, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you've got to be within the normal range underwater.
Shit. I wish I was more useful in this current situation. Alice Taver has an existential crisis.
I know how you feel.
Elvis Taver uses prestidigitation to make it look like a small flash of fish might be over here.
Well, that might attract Nimbus.
Nah, Nimbus is eating something bigger. It's all the way down here in the opposite way that it might be looking.
Yeah, you're saying you don't want to tempt his instincts.
Right. He's probably got his eyes closed if he's about to bite them. Don't sharks do that?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do.
All right, then, Elvis. Moving on.
Yep, nope, you got it.
The red serpent is going to make 4 attacks against the 4 of you down below. Same as last time. Each of its spines laser locks onto each of you. So we'll do Amber Green, Mont, Naya, and Albus in order. Ooh, those are some good
Ooh.
rolls.
Missed it by that much.
Oh, whoops, wrong one. I will intercept the one that hit Naya there. I'll let
Okay.
the intercept go. Wow, there it is. It's way the fuck up there.
So what is this red shot? It's barbs?
Um,
I
it,
was the first, right? 10 damage piercing.
it points with the tendrils, and then the water bolts like a laser shockwave.
So if my AC is 18, does that not hit?
You got hit by a 27.
Yeah, that's why I intercepted it.
Mont
Yeah.
intercepted it for 14 points, so you didn't take any damage.
Well, if Amber Green was, oh, I see. All right, I was looking at him in, wait. It was
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, so I should be the third one.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yep.
So
So the
if
first one
Amber
was
Green-
17. The second one was a 17. The third one was a 27. The fourth one was an 18.
Oh, okay. All right, shoot.
What's your AC, Amber Green?
16.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the only one who took any damage from that. So you took 7. But that's that. Initiative count 20.
It's my favorite initiative count.
No.
Thank you for the save, Mont.
Yeah.
Nimbus?
No, he's a shark right now. That's not really him right
Oh,
there.
that's not the actual Nimbus. Okay. Ooh.
Tell me,
Green, you're up.
Nimbus.
I should
Oh,
be the
you
one
need to make
recording.
a saving throw for your concentration.
Yes.
DC 10, Amber Green.
You know, I was just thinking that.
So do you, Nimbus. You're concentrating on polymorph. I forgot.
Wait, do I have a button for that?
How much damage did I
It's just
take?
a Constitution saving throw.
You get it at +4 since you're next to me, though.
Nimbus, you took
Not that you needed it.
Yeah, looks like I nailed that.
you took 16 damage, so you're just rolling a 10, Nimbus.
Do I use my caster stats or the shark stats?
Shark stat,
The
right?
target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. So I think you use all of the beast stuff.
Mental. Okay, I'm talking about for like.
I don't think you get your feet.
Saving throws.
Yeah, you use the shark saving throws.
Oh, okay.
You just have to beat a 10, though.
Yeah.
Shark should have a high constitution.
Whack! I'm not a shark!
Yep. Oh, shit, I'm not a shark.
He's still a shark. All right, both of you keep your spells up, so you can go ahead with your turn, Amber Green.
Hold on a second. I was thinking some stuff, but thing is, I can't cast other spells unless I stop our buoyancy.
Well, you can cast anything that's not a concentration spell.
True. Shit, you know. All right. Can I? Well, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I move my magic over to this guy here and just part the water around it?
Can you move it?
I mean, I still have concentration, so like, can you switch the mode of control of your water?
Not sure. Let's check.
It hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
As an action on your turn, you can repeat the same effect or choose a different one. So yes, apparently as an action, you can switch what you're doing.
So if I part the water around it, does it just fall to the bottom of wherever I've parted the water to?
Holy
Oh wait,
shit.
the trench remains until the spell ends or I choose a different effect.
I suppose.
Can you Noah this thing into the crabs?
Into the crabs, yeah.
That's
Holy shit.
what I'm
Suppose
saying.
it
Can I
must.
just drop it into the monsters below? I was hoping to suffocate it, but you know, if I can't really move, I can move it every turn. Every 6 seconds I can move where the air void is. So, you know, for this turn, let's make it drop as far as it possibly can towards the bottom. But then next turn we'll see about keeping it in the air.
Well, I mean, D&D rules, once you're falling at least 157 feet every turn or something like that.
I mean, that just means that, yeah, I expect that I make the void. It hits the bottom.
575.
Yeah, it falls to the bottom of the void every turn, no matter what, I think is the.
Yeah, so it's a 100-foot cube in a range of 300 feet from you. So
Yep.
yeah,
Jesus
you could make a
Christ.
trench that big.
God damn it,
Let's do
Noah.
that. Let's do that.
I dig it.
Drop
And
it.
then I'm gonna move also. I'm gonna move
That
5,
bastard's
10,
been
15,
shooting us.
20. I'm gonna move here.
So you have half speed instead of -10 speed now because you got
That
rid of
is
the
true.
other effect. Unless you move first, then you can take advantage of the movement.
Sure. Yeah, I suppose I'll move first. And actually, I don't want to go that far. I'm gonna go right here, so I stay nearby my friends.
Cool.
Move yourself there.
Yeah, and then void on that dude. Let him fall.
Yeah. Okay. It screams and then descends, and you see it. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. You see it descend and descend and descend, and it gets lost among the limbs. For now.
Meow. Laughs in underwater.
That's
Okay,
kind
Keen.
of scary and gross.
Yeah, I've mentioned before there are certain circumstances within which I'm particularly powerful.
Did it just get me? Oh my god.
Clerics are hella busted, but in the way that like everybody likes.
Well, and they don't start that way. They have to get that way.
A couple of their early spells are a little busted, but yeah. It's mostly like the mid game. Keen's up.
Keen is going to swim up 30 feet because it's half, right?
Yep, it is now. So now you all have half speed again. So just keep that in mind.
I think that is representative of where I would be since I had to move around someone.
Seems good. Okay, Mont.
All right. Well, first of all, that's about as far as I can move that way. And then I'm going to go Hold on, let me just double check that I did that right. Yes, perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna Misty Step right there.
Oh,
Very cool.
we're gonna dog my island.
Does Misty Step underwater look like that shrink?
Did it do the implosion thing, right? Yeah,
Right.
totally.
Yeah, make sure you Misty Step on the other side too.
Yeah, where are you in comparison to Nimbus Shark?
Oh yeah, I
right
see what
there,
you're saying.
I think.
Yep, that is precisely right.
Yeah. All right, and then what?
Well, that's my. Oh, right. Misty Step's a bonus action. Oh, well, fuck. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna fucking attack the thing.
Yeah!
You're so good.
You
You're so
have
good to me tonight.
disadvantage with a long sword underwater.
Yeah, you do.
You should have advantage on.
But he has
Oh,
fairy.
he has
Very
advantage.
high.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, fuck, it canceled it out.
It did. And
Nice.
you got it. All right, that's 12, 24.
Yeah, I'm gonna divine smite while I'm here, though.
I'm sure you will. Hit it again. By the way, these are undead.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, hit it again for that crit.
Yeah, hold on. I just I keep losing it in the list
I guess I couldn't have undrowned it.
there. I need to like alphabetize my fucking feats pile. I can never find anything.
All right, so I already did the 24. That's another 18 plus 10, so another 28. That's a big smite.
Very nice.
About time I paladin, right? And then I get one more of those, so
Yeah, you do. Oh, that one's not
Right
going to do
there.
it.
That's fine. I have my time in the sun.
Yeah, that's one smite straight into the skull, sparking the divine light down at the body like an electric eel.
Hell yes.
But
Uh,
it's still going.
and-
It's still kicking.
right on. Well, that's my turn, though. Don't eat
Okay.
me, Nimbus.
What are these little pinpricks of light?
Something below you.
Oh, shit.
The giant anglerfish the crabs are running from.
I don't know why I did it 3 times. The first one's good enough.
Yeah. The first one's the only one that you should be doing, I think. Okay, a 26 is a hit, and that's 23 piercing damage.
You're telling me
Oh.
the sharks aren't the fighters of the sea and they don't get multi-attack?
They sure don't. Dude, multi-attack is like the most advanced thing in the monster manual.
Oh,
You
wow.
can't just be giving it to everyone. All right, good job, Nimbus.
I mean,
Naya, you're back up.
every level 3 fighter has one.
Right, but they you need more to like. What would it have? Like fin buffet?
Listen,
No, it's
150 HP, multi-attack claw. What else do you need to make a stat block? That's all. That's
right.
80% of the monster manual.
Yeah, no, in this case it gets
Bite and
chomp.
2 swipes.
Bite. Yeah, no, it gets bite and chomp, right?
And chomp, right? It gets tooth, and tooth.
Right.
What about
Tail whip.
bite, rip, and tear?
I was gonna say bite and thrash. Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
you know
like
what?
Perhaps death roll.
It
They get the
doesn't
death roll.
have it doesn't have all of its hit points, so I get advantage anyway. Apparently, because I have
Oh, is that like a shark thing?
frenzy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I didn't read the block.
Wait, you get
Blood
dou-
frenzy.
you get- double fucking
No, I don't get double. That doesn't exist. It's just
double
always,
advantage.
I have
Sorry.
Double plus advantage.
So
There's an
long.
advantage plus button right there.
Yeah, that's for a
there
different
is.
game.
What's the plan, Naya?
I'm trying to see who needs a heal, but is Keen at half health?
Oh,
Or-
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, King
took
did
a-
get
If I
beat
had-
up.
If I had,
I don't think you
know,
can heal Keen though, can you?
I don't know that I can either. What about Nimbus? He looks like he's down. I'm trying to zoom in far enough to see the
Oh,
numbers.
I'm in shark form, so you wouldn't even be able to heal me right now anyway.
Okay, everybody else okay?
there's nothing here that
Yeah, I'm
says
alright so
you
far.
can't, but I don't think you can.
I think the spells themselves say that you can't heal constructs.
Aha, maybe, yeah. I don't
Okay.
know about that. You gotta look at your spells.
I
If
need
you-
to recast Fairy Fire, or is it still operating?
It's on as long as you're concentrating for that 1 minute. You got
Okay, I seem to be concentrating.
54
So
seconds left.
I will cast.
If you have any damage spell, not fire, ice, or poison,
Yeah, they don't like radiant, exactly.
Oh, I
Why
can
did the
I can
undead
use a
not like
moonbeam.
no,
Radiant?
that's concentration. Just keep the fairy fire on. That's fine.
I think it ruptures cells so they lose cohesion, you know?
All right, so I did a moonbeam on this guy.
Yeah, Moonbeam is concentration, so you'll lose your fairy fire.
Oh no, I don't want to do that then. Cancel, cancel. It says evocation spell. Oh, then it says concentration.
Duration is where
Okay,
concentrations are at.
my bad.
He's evoking.
I'll do it myself.
All right, well, I think I will just do. I think I'm in range. Yeah, okay. Well, I will just do.
Nice.
Brad.
Cool. What?
Cool. You should have advantage on that.
Oh, should I do it
So
again or just do it a second
yeah.
time?
Roll it one more time.
Whee!
All right. It didn't matter, but you rolled we'll take the first damage. You rolled 11. So that'll hit. And you have it is not large or smaller actually, so you cannot pull it. But you whipped it.
Okie dokie.
Cool. Okay, now it's the serpent's turn.
Did you want to move, Martin?
No,
thought
I
you did.
moved. I moved to get in range, so I'll just kind of stay where I am.
Got it.
Okay.
You just got chomped. What you gonna do about it? Got a shark in your face. You big disgrace.
Um
Is this the new attitude Neuro has developed with Shark Mind?
That is pretty much shark Nimbus.
it is going to use two it is going to try to strike you, Nimbus, twice with its tendrils.
Okay, both hit.
Oh,
Heard you
geez.
talk about multi-attack.
I thought,
All right.
yeah, I thought you were going to say it's going
And
to
you'll
use
need
two
to,
legendary actions.
You'll need to concentration save for each of those.
Okie dokie.
And then Mont, it's going to try to bite you after that.
That's a fair cop, I suppose. Ooh, that's a hit.
All right.
Damn. I don't like that.
Oh, I don't know why those
12,
had.
12 damage.
That was an 11 and a 9.
11
but
and a 9 plus
that-
5 each. Yeah,
that 9 has
plus 5. That's it.
no, that it's already got the plus 5 because I'm rolling it off the giant shark.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, you're fine then. Okay. All right, that's it. Albus.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I see. Yes.
Yes. What will Alvis do? Y'all guys are looking pretty keen.
I'm just gonna draw this here, by the way, just so we're aware of it.
We have a parted water. Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moses.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to like move into that. That would be bad.
No, you would die.
Yeah, that would be real bad. Don't do that.
That would be super bad. No, I'm going to reserve an action. Oh wait. Use that on the undead guy.
Okay,
I
what
wanna-
does that do?
Why didn't it tell you all the things that it did that I wrote down?
That is a fantastic question.
I wrote things down there. What the fuck? Starting at level 7, if you spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature. Oh shit!
I see it.
Outside
I've got
of
it here.
combat. Never mind.
Which?
I can't do it inside of combat. They changed the
Oh,
rules.
it is
in,
1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
All right. Do you want to do anything else?
Bullshit. Hate that ability. Curse my tiny hands and my inability to drag
Very well.
Keen up.
Whoops. I think that was about right, though. The darkness rises. Evergreen, you're up.
Nope. Um. Yeah, I can't do the same thing I did to the other guy with y'all being where you are.
No, that would be bad.
Yeah!
Right.
Can you mosey us on up then?
Yeah, but I think that the fact that there's air above it might be keeping that thing down below.
Right. Right. You want to be punching down in this case.
No,
Not lift it up, you know.
it got eaten by the crabs.
I mean,
It
did I
didn't
see
get
that?
eaten by the crabs, though. Yeah, it disappeared between them, which implies that it didn't get got.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Now I'm gonna maintain, and I'm gonna swim upwards, and I'm a dash, which gives me what again, 30 feet.
Very well.
It screamed. It got dealt
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage for at least 100 feet.
Yeah, I hope it took
Fair enough.
falling damage. I mean,
What is
Keen,
that? Like
you're up.
1d10 every 10 feet?
It's a D6 every 10.
Yeah, 1d10 would be ridiculous.
Swim like a motherfucker.
William. Shark Nimbus patrols these waters.
Keen will swim up.
All right. Then Mont.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I do, so
Nice hit.
I am not gonna divine smite that time. I'm instead just gonna follow through with the second one. Oh,
Are you?
Less hit.
take it.
No problem. You got something. All right. Nimbus is up.
Um,
We should be focused.
am I in intercept range of Shark Nimbus?
I think because he's a 3x3 right now, I think you are.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, I was just gonna move a little. That's all.
All right, well, you know what a Shark Nimbus is going to do.
Do what they do.
Do 26 piercing damage. Yeah,
So that's juicy.
easy peasy.
Chomp. How's it
Um,
taste?
It's
Rubbery.
necrotic.
What was that?
It's
Deplorable.
undead.
No, shush. Sir,
Deplorable.
deplorable? Okay. Remember that sharks eat dead whale for days, like the same dead whale.
Yeah, but this is undead. So it's
Yeah.
also imbued with negative energy.
Yeah.
Okay. It was definitely
That
a
tastes
bite,
bad, man.
bite and spit sort of thing. You got it.
No, you're up.
Feels bad, man.
But you have shredded the flesh of this creature to where you can see much of its skeleton at this time as it whirls around and continues thrashing.
Yeah, I low-key think we should just get the fuck out of here, Shark did this, but
Well,
you are
what
a
I'm
shark.
kind of preparing for, just to let you all know, is that when we hit the surface, I can do water walking when I get to my turn again. So as we continue heading up, I can ensure that we stay up instead of coming back down into the water and into the arms of the crawlies at the bottom. So, I mean, as long as that works for everybody, that's my plan.
I'm going up that tube once we get up there. I don't know about you.
Yeah, okay. I can dig it.
Fighting undead is not why I came here.
Will you do anything else, Nye?
I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna do, and still got fairy fire. Well, I'm kind of thinking I will do another one of these.
Chickatown.
That's it. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, another 17 down, another chunk of flesh shredded from the beast. And then that's Naya's turn. The beast has another turn. There we go.
That is disgusting.
Okay. Montlarin, you have to make the Constitution save.
Very much.
That is not hitting 17. So you take the 37 cold damage, your speed is 0, and you sink 5 feet at the start of your turn. Until you can break it up. Alistair.
Said it was a bonus action to try to break the thing?
Yeah.
I got a +0 strength, boss. But I'll go and try.
Okay. Can you swim that far?
Yeah, because not only could I dash, but I also, if I wanted to, I could swim more than half. So half of 50 is 25.
You move 50?
I can move 50 if I dash, and then I have a bonus action.
Yeah, okay, you'd have to dash to make it, I believe. Very well.
Yeah. Shit.
But you're not able to crack the frost around his limbs, and he continues to sink very slowly. And here's initiative count 20. The darkness rises
It do.
and rumbles. Embergreen, you're up.
Ah, that's what you just said. The darkness rises.
Yeah.
The
What will you do
darkness
on your turn?
rises. Alright, monster's gonna sink a little bit, but only a little bit. How's this monster looking?
It's nearly a skeleton. You don't know if that means it will stop moving when it's all skeleton, but it has lost much of its
Right.
flesh.
Right. Cool. Yeah, let's swim to the surface. I'll even try to get over a little ways.
Can you make it if you dash?
I believe I can.
Okay. When you breach the surface, you can see what looks like Star Tower stuff. It stretches up into the stormy sky, um, up up into the clouds, and does not seem to terminate. You're close enough that you could touch it, but you'd have to swim over to it.
That's amazing. Cool. I'm gonna chill where I am to make sure that I don't have to help these guys not die.
Okay. Keen's up.
That's 20, which is less than her movement speed right now.
Yep.
Keen is going to try to make an attempt.
Yeah, okay.
Damn, Keen, you're better than I am. What the fuck?
All right then, Mont. You sink 5 feet, and then you get to try again.
Keen was
Or you could do something else if you don't want to try. You could always make an attack if you prefer.
Keen was also going to use the rest of her movement action.
That's fine. He
Nice
chose
hit.
to attack.
Well,
Nice
fuck
hit.
that thing.
Oh, I was
Well-
muted. Sorry. Yeah, I said, you know what? I am going to make an attack.
All right, 12 more damage.
And then I'm going to Divine Smite that one.
Hold it,
13 more
hold it,
damage.
hold it, hold it.
Okay. Then your turn continues, I believe.
I'm pretty sure that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I
You
can.
got a second attack.
Oh shit, you're right. I didn't do it. I rolled so many damage dice. I thought I had hit. Oh, fuck,
There you go.
nice.
That obliterates the creature finally.
Yay!
And I forgot we said your thing is a bonus action, so you could still try to free yourself.
Oh yeah, it's athletics, right?
Or you could do the con save. If you
I
prefer
think I'm
make
gonna
a
go
saving
for
throw.
athletics. Let's give it a shot. That's more like it.
Nice. Flex out of the ice, and the corpse of that beast sinks into the deep again. All right, Nimbus, you're up. Things are still happening.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like I see any creatures anymore, so I'm gonna kind of
Remember, if you were dreaming of being a shark, dreaming of Nimbus, or Nimbus dreaming of being a shark.
I would try to
Is
use
that Chalmers?
like my nose or fin or something to start pushing Montlarn towards the tube.
He's a giant shark.
Okay, you can move at half speed.
Okay. So that's gonna be, let's see, was that 50? So I've got 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he would be right there. Yep.
Right there.
Thank you, sir.
All that armor. I mean,
Don't forget the movie on the left.
shoot, what would can sharks even make like I don't know.
Oh,
I legitimately don't know what sound
No,
sharks
they
make.
no, they can't. They're fish, dude.
I think it would be
They're a
horrifying
tube.
if they tried, right?
They
Just
cannot
look like
make
they
any
were hungry.
vocalizations at
Yeah.
all.
I'm going to throw a heal on Mont.
Appreciate that.
It ain't much, but
Nice. I'll take 14 points.
okay. And then she is going to move up as well.
Okay. Then it'll come around to Alvis.
Elvis
Okay.
will hold up a hand triumphantly in preparation to touch the white thing.
Okay. Initiative count 20 happens. Bump up.
Prepare to
Yep.
touch the butt.
All right,
Gonna
Ambergreen,
touch
what will
the
you
butt?
do?
Touch the butt.
So yeah, is there a way for us to climb out, or is it just a smooth, like just sticking out of the water?
You don't see a way from the side that you're on, but you're close enough to approach it and maybe like latch on.
Definitely gonna swim up to it, get my hand on it, so I can start getting around because I'd like to get out of the water, you know, pretty safely.
All right, you see
I'm
a
gonna keep
beast
a beast.
rocketing from below. Ambergreen, when you touch the surface of the tower, you are all moved somewhere else.
I was gonna say I'll have to. I didn't want to cancel my spell until I was out of the water.
But somewhere else will happen when we meet on our usual schedule 2 weeks from today.
Jeez.
Huzzah!
You're gonna do me
Wow.
like that?
Sounds good.
Not even gonna see what the other side is like?
Sorry.
I bet you
Until
sudden
next time.
teleportation breaks concentration pretty good.
It does.
Well, you won't be in range of the spell anymore, so yeah.
Oh, there is that too.
Yeah, well, thanks for the session, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah,
playing,
thank you.
everybody.
That was fun.
Good work. We're on the 15th. 2 weeks. Oh,
Sounds good.
That was a misclick. I'm
Sounds
sorry.
good.
No
On the
problem.
15th.
yeah. Okay. I'll see you all then. Be on time, and we will continue this.
Sounds
Okay.
Good.
Thanks,
Good.
sir.
Good
Thank
night
you.
out there,
And wait
everybody.
with bated breath.
Good night, everybody.